you can see as your fist comes up, there is a spectral ram.
Cerberus.
It's huge. Yeah.
Spectral ram Cerberus.
Yeah, you know what? 3-headed ram at this point. Yeah. It
Stream,
just
you
comes
guys
right
have been
at her.
blessed by the chop.
Look at that dog.
And
Get back on the boat, Brutus.
it literally picks her up off.
Spelled like that more times than it hasn't been.
There we go, everyone.
Oh.
If you notice, our tech guy is
You're not even
gone.
a countdown. You're just going to ambush us with the camera.
Right. 3, 2.
No, I don't. Hey, that's too far. I can't tell. So, anyway, our tech guy, we finally fired him.
Welcome to 5D Boats and Hose.
So,
I'm the host.
so,
Are you sure?
happy that you guys joined us. We do have a continuation from last week. If you watched it, we started the first round of a huge fight for the group, and I hope they live. I really do. But
And one of the players is not fucking here right
Yep.
now, so Doug's gonna play his character and purposely kill him.
Yep.
Because that's
Yeah.
Just
the worst
remember,
he is.
guys, as
I
Doug...
mean, he's got him gripped up too.
Don't forget to spam neuter your cat.
He's grappled.
Yeah, he's grappled.
Doug, as the creator and founder of 5D1 Gaming and the dungeon master of this game, you can threaten to cancel your sub if he kills us.
And yeah, I will send you his
Or-
personal address.
or you can sub more to kill them.
Yeah. I want to see them play new characters. They're all dicks. Especially that fish guy.
So,
That's sassy salmon.
Next episode, we'll be re-rolling all brand new characters because they're all
I
gonna
want to be the
die.
sassy fish guy.
I want to
You
play.
leave me alone.
I want to play a dog barbarian.
you got it.
I want to be an old man.
I want to be a combative tree.
I want to be an old man with multiple Armageddon
Anyway.
beetles running around.
We'll go through the normal niceties. If you're watching us on Twitch, you can get and hit the follow button right above us. And if you want to subscribe to us, get and subscribe to us. If you want to link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, give one free subscription every month, which is a $5 subscription for us. It's free to you. You can just link those two up, and if you want to, just give it to us. Plus, you get access to 2 special emojis that we set up, boop, boop, for our chat, which you can use in any chat whatsoever when you subscribe to us.
Yeah,
So
they're amazing.
Bust them out.
but if you're if you're watching us on YouTube, if you want to hit subscribe, boom. You want to hit the little bell, then you get notified when we put these videos up at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays every week. Just so you know, if you want to swing by, if you're watching us on YouTube, you want to swing by to Twitch, you can watch us on Twitch Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Boom, you got us. Hit us all up. You get there. Social media. Search up 5D1 Gaming on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
TikTok,
Yeah, TikTok.
Snapchat.
Snapchat. We have Dirty Snap. We changed it from Rusty Trombone to Busty Rusty. So this is what we're this is what we changed it to. So I hope you guys got that update.
Twice the amount of cream.
Twice the amount of...
So
There's a Ben Gay joke in there somewhere.
now,
For years. I just haven't told you.
I mean, Ben's gay. I'm gay.
All right, let's get the memes.
too close to
rolling.
home. Too close to home. But so everyone
That's
knows.
Sadi, kick him out.
I
Well, he did say that he was going to be here
We don't
before
need
the
you,
end of
Sasuke.
We don't need you.
What's up?
Fire.
That was flabby.
Yeah.
We just said we
Shut up, Blaze.
we fired the tech guy. So
Yeah,
This
we
is-
just
this
mentioned
is-
we fired you, and then you
This
show
is a
up.
41 gaming stream now. Get out.
You came out. You came in too late. No handshakes for the late people.
Listen, where's Blue's Clues?
He's
oh
fucking
man,
dead.
that's messed up.
I murdered him.
Man, that's racist.
I got. Didn't that guy get caught for like peddling cocaine
he
across the
don't.
border?
No, you're
But
thinking,
anyway.
you're thinking about the guy was Pee Wee Herman. I think he
Yeah.
was starting off while doing coke or
But
something.
yeah.
At a church.
So now that we got everything
deer.
out there,
A church. That's what I said.
we're
Hello, everybody.
nobody cares. The whole chat said they hated you.
Yep.
So
Everybody agreed that you should be fired twice.
yeah. So
told him we did.
what we're gonna do is we get right into combat. So I hope you guys are ready.
I'm not.
Fucking MySpace.
That's the one that turned off. Okay.
Yeah. I got it all.
Where'd it go?
I put it on the
Oh,
floor
you
because I
put
thought we were sharing dice.
We're good.
Oh, back to the meat cam. Yeah,
Yeah,
pinch
take
the meat
meat cam
before
off.
we
Meat
put it on there.
cam.
Take the meat cam off.
Yeah, move your head. Show us the meat.
Take the meat cam off. I'm not a piece of meat.
Yes, you
For somebody, you are.
Hit him
Be
with,
careful of that D20. It's really spiky.
hit him with the meat can.
Wait, what?
Yeah, throw a D20.
You threw a
meat.
D20 at me? I didn't even feel
It
it.
was at the meat. I know. It's
It was in that one, that's why.
Oh no.
Hit him
So,
with the meat can.
all right. So then now that everybody can see it, I
What, the meat
fixed.
cam?
I fixed the cameras,
We need a meat cam emote.
yeah.
and I fixed the
meat
friggin'
cam.
We
names
do.
of everybody because our tech guy sucks.
My
So
my
much.
name's still spelled wrong.
Yeah, that I did not change.
HIMO.
H-I-M-O?
No, it's spelled right.
Is it spelled right now?
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
fixed
changed
it last week?
Yeah.
Or just now?
No, last week.
Doug, how'd you say it wasn't fixed?
I said I didn't fix it.
You
So
gotta,
you wish
you
you
gotta
would've
check
known.
it because when we switch
Yeah,
from
'cause you
meat
said-
cam
you guys
to
said it was
stand
wrong.
cam,
Whatever.
The-
We're gonna go to the top of the order.
it's two different settings.
So, Casos,
Nah,
you're at the top of the order. You changed it to meat cam. I'll
I need
show
to-
you
I
some
need to-
meat
I
on the
need to-
cam.
I need to-
All right.
I'm pretty sure we'd get
I'm
shut
pretty
down.
sure we
quicker
get
than-
shut
Rusty
down.
on Snapchat. It's all meat cam.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we get
I
shut
am.
down
I
very
am
quickly.
literally the original Busty Rusty. So,
None of this is in the TOS.
This is degrading so
Yeah, right?
quickly.
but anyway, all right. So, top of the order, Casos.
Yes.
Right now, you're gripped up. This vampire's got you by the neck, and it basically just bit into your neck. And you can see as it pulls back, it's just droplets of blood and almost like just stretches out. You can see like, yeah, it's
Not sexy at all.
yeah.
the
and
first
it's
question
still,
is,
you can
are
start
you
to
turned
see,
on?
You can start to see the blood just trickle down its chin.
Roll for aphrodisiac.
What are you doing?
I rolled Spanish fly.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, save me, George. Ooh, Brutus tipped $2. Thank you, Brutus.
Expertise, sneak attack, clean action.
We miss you, puppy.
Oh, Shaq, can everybody hear us?
You can take bonus action.
I think so.
Somebody just tipped $2.
It was literally just his Brutus. $sign Brutus.
Very cool. I can't do anything, but
You can use your action to break the grapple if you want to.
I would suggest that.
Yeah, let me do that. I'll take answer number one. Answer number one.
Okay. All right. So I need you to make a.
Contested strength.
Sadly,
Yeah, it's
they
going to
can't
be a
hear
contested
you.
strength check.
What do you mean they can't hear me?
We have your mic off because we hate you.
Actually, no, it's going to be not going to be contested, but you do have a DC that you have to beat.
Mic check 1 2 testing. Yeah,
In
it
ears?
works.
Yeah.
It works.
All right.
They need to turn their volume. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah,
Chad?
the microphone may not be high enough. But yeah, there we go.
I definitely am.
So
Anyway.
Anyway.
Lucky. Since the 6th grade.
to break the grip,
Yeah.
need a strength check from you. Actually, strength or dex.
This is no piggy went to market.
And never came back.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. All right,
Break your arm off.
you're
I break her arm off.
you're able
You suck her blood out.
you're able to break it.
I take my blood
Roll me a
back.
d6.
He slips. He slips out. It's Dex. He slips.
Roll me a d6.
Using your blood as lubricant.
3. I grease myself up.
All right, so
You can't catch me now. Greased up death cat.
with that, you kind of like you can see you're staring her right down in their eyes, and you pull up your sword and you slice right across the arm that's holding it, and you can see that it cuts in, and there's really not a lot of blood trickling out from the skin, but she loses her grip around your neck, and she kind of backs off 5 feet from you.
Brutus, who was that $2 for?
So-
was it for me? I still have 2 advantage rolls.
So
advantage rolls.
you now have your movement and your bonus action.
I'm going to disengage this away.
Disengage and run away?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you don't need to disengage because she's 5 feet away from you.
Well, then I'm gonna use my full movement to dash across the. I needed to use dash anyway, so I can clear that gap.
Okay. So you're gonna use that to jump over. Okay. So you're able to make it. You have an extra like 20 feet.
Join the party.
I like how you pointed. But you could have just grabbed it and moved it, but instead
No, I want him to work for it.
Okay. Yeah, you could have moved it, but
I've
whatever.
heard that before.
But anyway, okay. So
Oh.
as you move back, she sees you. As she sees you, as you pass back,
please.
she looks at all of you in a group right there.
Oh yeah, when you
And-
move stuff, you literally just cover up our entire faces. Stop doing that.
What?
Every time you move the notebook, you cover
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
get to
we
two
already
for-
worked that out. I can do this all day long.
Oh, so we forgot.
Oh god.
So
Sweet merciful baby Jesus, that's a lot of bounce. I'm sorry, China.
from there,
I already deal with the coronavirus. They don't need you to.
All right.
Oh jeez.
as a
Too hot of a topic. Leave it alone.
as a layer action,
Yeah, you know what goes good
she's
with
going to
coronavirus?
fly over.
Disease.
Did she say something?
no.
Sorry.
2, 3,
Who said something?
4, 6,
Oh boy.
right there.
I scream
As
it a
she,
little bit. Like,
you can see that she almost
Holy
like
Ethereum.
transforms into sort of like almost a mist, where she's transparent as she passes right through both Rusty and Hemo, right in between you. Almost like you can feel this almost cold breeze as
first
it
time
goes
Rusty
across
felt
your
anything.
skin. And then as she comes to, she comes back to full form, and you can see that she's just smiling on each one of you, and she goes, "You're not leaving today."
I have
And-
an A parking.
I'm sorry, miss. We appear to have entered the wrong
Rusty, you're up.
This isn't the bathroom at all.
I was trying to think of something like that. To say.
Rusty, you're up.
You've had an A parking.
Yeah.
Is she within 5 feet of me?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I get an advantage.
As do I.
Thank you, Brutus.
Rusty stabs Colossus to death with his corpse explosion.
And then I run away.
$2.
I thought you meant.
What you doing,
My
Rusty?
advantage.
I'm
Give me
thinking
my
currently. Yeah.
White.
I will cast Chromatic Orb at the 2nd level.
Okay.
That was like in
Fire
your
it into her, dealing poison damage.
And that's a disadvantage because it's close.
Oh, is it? Ranged
Yeah,
attack?
because it's a ranged attack, and it is
Spells too, not just bows?
Yeah, if it's a ranged attack, any ranged attack is a disadvantage if it's
Alright.
within 5 feet.
I'm gonna Misty Step over here
Okay.
and
So you're spending a spell slot to Misty Step.
yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Firebolt at the vampire.
Okay.
17.
17. It hits.
Hey. Do negligible damage. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. That's actually really nice.
Got him with a cantrip.
Okay.
That's a 10-foot gap over there?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot gap between these two. Basically, if you're going to jump here, jump there, or jump over there, there's basically a 10-foot gap unless you're jumping
What's
this
the
way.
what's the rules on running? Like, if I move 30 feet and then jump, how far can you clear?
You basically, to make that clearance, you'll have to back up about 10 feet to be able to run up and leap across.
So 15, 25.
Yeah.
Does that?
So you'd have to be like right here if you're jumping over this way. Jump that way, and then you can jump and leap right over. But that's
Nah.
kind of like your end of your movement.
You know what? I'm just gonna move.
Misty step over that way?
No, moving.
Oh, okay. You're moving, yeah.
Yeah, 1,
I
2,
forgot.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so you're moving there?
Yep, and I'm done.
Okay. All right. From there, you seeing her, you just disappear. You reappear on the corner. You cast firebolt from that corner, clearing right over Hemo's shoulder. As it hits her right in the shoulder, you can see that the flames envelop over the clothes that are there. You can see it's leaving a little bit of a char mark on the clothes and on her skin, which again is like you're looking at this porcelain, almost white skin. So from there, Ash, you're up.
Really?
Yep.
I expected to.
You're right there next to her.
Go, Pikachu.
Okay. Because of proximity and fear, to be honest, I'm going to just shank her with my trident.
Okay, you're gonna go for an attack on the trident.
Yes.
Okay, roll attack.
Wait, two-handed or one?
Huh?
Two-handed or one-handed?
I still have my shield attached to my arm. 11.
11 misses. As you
Yeah.
take the jab with the trident, you can see that she just sidesteps you almost with a similar grace that you've seen from Cassos. Your extra attack.
She does a whoop-de.
I'm going to go for it. She does a whoop-de-doo around me. I'm going to go for another attack with my trident. And it's 11 again.
11. Now,
Yeah.
same thing. I mean, you go for the left side. You can see that she almost twists around, like, and you think you got her again. You go for the right side. She does the same thing, and she's just dancing around you at this point.
I don't like her. With my bonus action, I'm going to use inspiration. Right, I have. Oh, gee. I have 2 left.
Hold nothing back, gentlemen. As I use a cantrip.
As he uses
I hide the corner and
You're
use a
hiding
cantrip.
behind.
So I don't have my own dice today, so I'm going to say...
Wait, you don't have any dice?
No, I left my dice by mistake. I have enough dice to play, I just don't have like dice to give out like I usually do. With
Oh no!
Dragon
Don't give out
Slayer.
dice. Everybody can just take their own.
Yeah, so I'm
fine.
going to look at Rusty and say, "You've got the way out. Get us out!" And he gets a...
You get a
Bardic
D8, so put a
inspiration.
D8 on the side.
Perfect.
You have a D8 of inspiration.
I look at you and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Self-destruct?
you can, you
which
can
you
say
still
that.
have. So, because it's only
I
been about
believe
5
it.
minutes.
Yeah.
It may not be true, but I believe it.
Okay. You inspired. You did no movement.
I'm going to move without turning. Like I'm going to backstep 10 feet just to create some distance between me and...
Okay.
Oh wait, that's gonna draw me an attack of opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't leave her threatening space, but you can go on the other side of her. I would.
Do you have the True Blood theme song playing for this combat?
Actually, that theme song's a banger.
It's
really good.
yeah, it's really good.
That's better,
No,
man.
I'm gonna hold my
Stay right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Being that you were the last one that attacked it,
I knew it. I'm a squishy boy.
she's going to
Attack is
take.
a relative term.
She's going to take 2.
At disadvantage. Explosive displacement. All attacks made against me are at
Just shivering
disadvantage.
at her with a spork.
Okay. Is it an action to?
Nope.
Plastic sporks or the metal ones?
Yeah,
I have to look that up real
I
quick.
can, yeah. Is
I
it
don't
in
think
here?
I've ever seen a non-plastic sport,
No, wait. It's in the DM, not in the player handbook, right?
but I have.
I don't have the
Yeah,
DM.
looking in the right place.
Yeah, so you gotta go to the metal spork section.
You haven't got lost.
It's right next to the Hoovenhagen?
Hoovenhagen.
Yeah, whatever. The meatballs.
The meatballs. Get it? Because they're Swedish.
Do you understand that, Doug?
He got it. You know,
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
He's
paying
looking
attention.
for something.
You're supposed to pay attention.
Is this vampire Swedish?
Is this the Swedish chef of vampires?
Okay.
Doug.
All right. Going to make the first attack on you at disadvantage. That is a 16 hit.
How many points of AC does my shield give me?
Well, it's 2, but I think I already factored that in. What is your?
No, the AC is it's.
If your AC is just 13 right now, it would be
It's
15.
15.
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
way.
Yeah,
With the
it's still.
shield,
I,
All right.
I was asking.
It's 10
So-
plus dex plus armor plus
You
shield.
take.
I died.
Wrong one.
I rolled a 6.
Oh yeah.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now considered. You're now considered grappled. So then it's going to take the next unarmed strike at advantage on you, which is a 15 to hit.
Nope. Oh wait, that's actually
That is it.
yeah.
You take
Oh, you got some rolls there, buddy.
you take 10 points
Oh Jesus.
of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
I didn't know Aquaman was a bitch.
and then it's going to make a bite attack on you with advantage, which is a 25 to hit.
Fuck.
Nope, does not hit.
Just giving you the slap chop.
Eh.
I'm not off and safe. The old slap shot.
I am dead.
What the fuck? You got hit once?
Twice now.
Are you
serious?
3 times
Not
is
yet.
about to happen.
Okay. You take
It looks like we don't have to Atlantis anymore.
you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Please tell me the vampire hates sushi.
As she feeds you plastic straws.
And 10 points of necrotic damage.
Those rings.
Okay,
that go
I
around
am
6
literally
packs.
at death's doorbell right
Put it
now.
on him as a necklace.
Huh?
What is your health?
I am
Well,
literally
alright, so
currently 10.
So you
Oh, you're
take
fine.
10 points of necrotic damage, and your max hit points is lowered by 10 points.
Cheers.
It's not bad.
No.
No. Your max hit points.
Yeah, I know.
Your max hit points are lowered by 10 points. So what's your max?
43.
So it's your max is 33. That's the max you can heal to.
Okay.
So,
Gentlemen, may I recommend hitting it back?
next up, Hemo.
I'm gonna try, Captain. And I expend.
captain?
I'm rusty. I'm going to use an advantage roll.
Okay.
First of all, and I'm going to expend 3 charges of Ring of the Ram
Okay.
at his face.
Okay.
For fuck me. I believe that is a 14 to hit.
So it's a +5, right?
That's a +7.
+7 to hit?
Yeah.
So what is that? 14?
Yeah, I'm feeling lucky though.
So,
I can't do advantage on lucky? I think I can. So before I say
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can add that.
Yeah.
Ha!
And what is the lucky? I can add
Oh, it's a dog.
you remember what that is?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're doing lucky?
Yeah.
You already did the advantage, and lucky allows you to re-roll. You can re-roll one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll this one. Cool, much better. 18 to hit.
18 to hit. 18 hits.
Cool. She takes. What do D10s look like? I've never played Dungeons and
Diamonds.
Dragons before.
Diamonds. It's
Yeah,
a diamond.
All right, hold on.
Diamonds are forever.
Give me a second.
You're fine. I'll let you know.
I'll be back in a second.
I'll let you know.
Take it down.
I rolled all 10, so 60 points of force damage.
It's 60, 10.
It's
Yeah,
60
you
10.
killed the beast.
It's 2d10 force damage per charge I expended on.
So,
I just pushed 5 feet away from
to the people that are watching, let's take this time to remind everybody to subscribe
No.
to 5D.
You are
Shut-
too late
shut up.
for all of what you're doing.
Listen,
It is nobody else's fault that you got here way too late to
All right,
start.
no.
So what you're doing right now, it's already been done.
It's already been done. It's been done. All right, what we're going to do instead is chat AMA. Throw the questions up there.
Yeah.
We'll read them off. Never mind, the game's come back
Yes,
on.
I can fit it.
Sorry, you guys weren't fast enough.
Sorry.
He rolled 6 D10.
And they're all landed on 10.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good job.
I didn't roll anything yet. I'll wait.
And
Thank you.
that was a crit, so it's doubled. Your monster's
She
dead.
better be damn dead.
You squish it like a bug on the wall. Surprisingly, not a lot of blood comes out. A little bit of cassus.
A little
mosquito.
a little cat shaped
Yeah.
drop of blood
42
falls
points
down.
of force damage.
Ooh, 42 points of force damage.
Force damage. And
What
it's
is it?
pushed 5 feet from me.
What does it look like?
So she has to make a save, right?
There's no save. Only Zool.
It's a big.
Just on a hit, it takes the damage.
big magic
Okay.
missile.
And it's pushed 5 feet away. And, it
it's,
is.
and it's pushed 5 feet away? Okay.
It looks like a Cerberus, but a lamb. And I'm like, you're a bad lady.
You've been bad.
It sounds like I was making a goat noise. I was actually quivering because I'm terrified.
As you do that, you reach up, and you can see as your fist comes up, there is a spectral ram. And it's
Cerberus.
huge. Yeah.
Spectral ram Cerberus.
Yeah, you know what? 3-headed
Yeah.
ram at this point. It
Stream,
just
you
comes
guys
right
have been
at her.
blessed by the chop.
Look at that dog.
And
Get back on the boat, Brutus.
it literally picks her up.
That was pretty good.
That was
I'll give you
great.
that one.
If only,
the intro. Get back on the boat.
if only Brutus was allowed to.
It picks her up and just pushes her back. You can see that from there. I mean, that's a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Revenge.
And with that, I need you to roll me Ash, I need you to roll me a Dex or Strength check.
Dex. Definitely.
Dex.
Yeah. Also, after that happens, now that I'm not in her threatening space, I move back 15 feet.
Move
into
back
the left.
15
So
feet?
diagonally behind Casas.
Behind Casas. There you go.
There you go. That's where I wanted to be.
That was a good one.
What you got?
18.
18. Okay. As this ram hits her, she lets you go from your neck as she passes back, and she moves back 5 feet. So you're not grappled.
You horrible beast.
Yeah, the technique of the battle. Hit it and quit it. Continue.
Thank you, everyone.
You gotta hit it and quit
That's
it.
what I did. Slammed her and I was out. I was out.
Casas, you're up.
That's your usual MO.
No, I get attached.
I want to.
That's-
And chat, I would love to find love if anyone.
Casas,
If
Shameless.
anyone likes mild alcoholics, we're dancing.
Shameless shilling.
Yeah, I know. Please love me.
Let's see here. I'm going to come around.
Silver Adam just tipped $2. Thank you, Silver Adam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check something to make sure.
Like addicted to silver?
Yes. No. Adept.
Adept.
Yes.
Silver adept. Okay.
Look, I have an accent, Kevin.
and
Get over it.
RD
My bad, my
said
bad, my bad.
we need dice cam to see that nat 1.
Yikes.
And thanks Silver Adept. I like $2.
Who's in that one?
And Silver Adept
So
says
when was
that
there?
that is
Oh,
for
when you
hemo.
pop me in my nuts with the spiky dice.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Where did you throw it?
That's the meat cam. It's over there. It is very sharp. Don't let the dog swallow it.
You have a
that
I got it.
advantage is only when Brutus is around, or do I have that also with, so long as there's somebody within 5 feet of me?
No, you get sneak attack damage. The damage you get. Because that's what it says, right?
Oh yeah, it's sneak attack. Beginning of the utility for once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 creature. If you have advantage on the attack roll must use a finesse weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the
Yeah.
target is within 5 feet
So
of it.
you attack, but it's not with advantage.
If
It's just sneak attack.
if
Yeah.
you're ganging up on somebody.
But you get sneak attack damage if you hit.
Right. Which is an extra 3d6 plus the 6. That is a definite hit. That is a
16 plus like 7.
23, sorry.
23 to hit. Hits. Roll your damage.
No, that's wrong. 6, 11,
Plus your dex.
12.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, tiny spider.
16.
Just fell from the ceiling.
16. Okay.
You have a plus 1 weapon?
Yeah.
Should I count that?
Yeah.
6, 5 is 11, plus 1 plus 12, plus 4, 16.
I'm Mexican, not that man.
Oh. That's a lot of modifiers. It's easier to forget.
Also, I don't think that's
It is.
It's
It really
been- it's
is.
been a while.
I made sure. I'm like, is that right?
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay.
have to double check.
We need every point.
And then
We really do.
from that, when she gets hit by the spectral ram, and and Hemo's like, he hides behind you. You come running right up, and right when
Knees
she
to
lets
chest
go of
running
Ash,
away.
you give her a nice slice right across, right up through the chest. You can see there's a huge gash there. Next hit.
As she's dazed by
Or
this
bonus, you moving, disengaging, attacking,
I'm attacking again.
Fillet
attacking,
her.
okay.
Fillet the foe.
roll attack.
I'm doing it live. That is a 24. Yeah, 24.
24. Okay,
Yep.
that hits. You don't get sneak attack on that.
Oh yeah, because it's once per turn.
Yep.
Bardic inspiration. Oh, that's right. I can do it. Well, then I gotta undo all of these because you're not gonna.
Just take the highest one.
It's a D8 because of this level, right?
It's you can add it. His inspiration. You can add a D8 if you want to use
I am.
it to the damage. Because he's a Valor Bard.
Some damage too.
Nice.
For Valor
Yep.
Bards.
That's a pretty good feature.
9.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can use your reaction to add it to your AC.
14.
14 points of damage. So, as you as you slice up, you can see that she almost like tries to go into a mist form, and you come down with your other attack, and you go right across her.
It was just for
You can see that you're dishing out a lot of damage. I mean, you just dished out 30 points of damage in one round.
Oh, but it wasn't impressive when I did 42 in one round?
You got a fucking you got a Cerberus goat.
You got a Cerberus goat. What else do you want? Goat Burris.
So from here,
Pan on steroids from like Narnia.
Yeah.
where
Punches
she's
her.
at, she's going to take her lair action and she's going to make an attack on you.
Drinks from his whiskey flask. It's a water skin.
That is
And flute
a
slaps her.
Goes to a Seder party.
Yeah, exactly. Just Bach and all.
that is an 18 hit.
And it's
Hits. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as she just wallops you right into the chest, almost lifts you up with this almost punch, like a straight punch right to you.
She moved forward.
I know, she's still stuck there. She hasn't moved that far. From there, Rusty, you're up.
Hit the corner.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna cast slow on her.
Okay.
It's a DC 16 save.
DC 16 save?
Yeah.
What? Wisdom?
Wisdom, I believe. Yeah. Here, I will go and grab the spell. They're like all wisdom, I'm pretty sure.
Can I take a potion as a bonus action?
Yes.
Can-
Yeah, yes, that's God.
Yes. I allow that as a bonus action. If I allow
yes,
you to
wisdom,
don a weapon as a
wisdom
bonus
saving throw against
16?
11 plus 5, 16. Yeah.
That is a 14.
She failed.
Does she have legendary resistance?
She already wasted it earlier on your slow.
So she
that
doesn't.
you did to her before.
So she doesn't have 3 a day. All right, good.
No. She's not that powerful.
All right. Good job. She's moving too quickly. Look at all of her multiple
so
attacks per round. I
she-
will freeze time.
She gets one attack,
Okay, Piper, calm down.
one action, or one bonus action. Am I correct?
The effective target speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to armor class and dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions. On
Okay.
its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay.
If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action to complete the spell.
Sounds good. Okay. So you do that. You moved a little bit. Anything with your bonus action or the rest of your movement?
No, I'm done.
All right. Next up, Ash.
So what I'm about to turn into. She's too close.
That's okay, she only gets 1 attack around now. That multi-attack shit's done.
I'm gonna save this for later.
She can only-
I'm gonna try this again with my beautiful trident
Okay.
that Anthony loves so much.
Spork.
Yeah, the sport.
The golden
Why
spork of
sport
Atlantia.
of justice?
Spork of justice.
I'm gonna use one of my advantage rolls on this. Can I?
Not after you rolled.
Okay.
Use a reroll.
Ah.
If you got it.
If you got a reroll, but
No, I do not. So it's plus 4. 13.
13 misses.
Yeah.
As you go to go right for her chest, she's able to just almost sidestep you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it again.
With the -2 penalty AC too? Okay. Don't forget about my stuff, Doug.
I got it written down right here.
Alright.
16.
16 hits.
Oh, thank fuck for that. Sorry.
Roll your damage.
Yes, I maxed it out. 6. It's about as much as I can do. Look, it's what I
So
can do.
6
okay?
max.
Well, it's I roll a d6 and falls on 6.
There's no plus anything. Your attack. There should be plus something.
He doesn't have any
No,
strength.
it's strength.
He has
It's a 0.
Strength.
It's not a
Zero
magic
strength.
weapon.
And you're using that as a weapon?
It's not a +1 weapon. He's
It is
relying
a
on it
+1
heavily.
weapon.
Well, then it's 7 points of damage.
You use Dex.
And it's 7 points.
Now
of
with a
damage.
trident, it's not a versatile weapon.
So,
It is a versatile weapon.
with your last...
When it's
Oh, no,
two-handed.
finesse.
No, it's finesse. Finesse is a dex
Finesse is
weapon.
dex.
Yeah, versatile is 2 hands. So, with
Well,
that
7 points of damage.
with that attack,
Did I kill the queen?
Well,
I mean, they killed
we
it,
solved
but
this mystery, gang. It was Old Man Jenkins.
It's a good thing I cast slow on
You-
him. He's got 7 life left.
you stab her straight through the chest, and as you stab her straight through the chest, she turns to mist, and you can see that as she turns to mist, she starts to float away.
What is happening?
Hold on,
Zoomies.
chop. Come here.
Dad, I love you. Father,
Did you do something, Sadi?
I did was pet
Of
the dog.
course, Sally did something.
Sadi got him all riled up.
All I did was pet
He
the
was
dog.
perfectly fine when
Yeah.
he was over here with us, and as soon as he went over there, he went crazy.
He meowed at him.
Ah,
Ah, yes. That's right.
had to be the kitty cat.
Because you play
And today I found
So-
out Chop is not bilingual.
Nope, he can only
So,
speak dog.
What'd you say, El Meow, when he got
In mute.
As you stab her through the
No.
chest, she turns to mist. And as she turns to mist, you can see that she just starts to float away, back up the steps.
Oh, no, put her in a jar.
Up the steps. Ah.
Put her in a jar.
So what are you guys doing?
As that
Flask of
happens.
ceiling.
So she does that?
Bag of holding.
Yeah, right?
See, I don't know what that would do. I don't know. So I have an idea. I can make an attack, right? I can do whatever I
You
want.
can try. What are you
It's
gonna
my
do?
fucking world. I cast Tidal Waves at the starting point, the top of the stairs.
At the top of the steps?
Yeah.
Okay, as you cast Tidal Wave, you can see as it starts to go
Move
down
out
the
of the
steps.
doorway.
I choose how far it goes.
How far are you going?
So from the steps to 5 feet ahead of her, like behind her, 5 feet towards us.
Okay. So you want it to end 5 feet in front of
So
you?
I want to block the entire stairwell with a wall of water,
Okay.
and I want to have it flood and get the mist.
Well, it's going up.
I know where it's going. I'm
Okay.
starting up. It's a 120
Okay.
foot range. So
Okay.
I'm starting up.
If it's trying to float up the steps, he's trying to bring a wave down
A cascade
on
of waterfall,
Yeah.
essentially, down on
it,
it.
but not to us.
Yeah, not to us. Because I can stop it wherever the fuck.
Our
I want.
toes are gonna get splished.
But it can be 30 foot wide and 120 foot wherever I want. So, do you want the spell? I have it in my hand.
Do you want the spell?
You fucking want this, big boy?
All right, so it's 30 feet long, 10 feet wide.
It could be whatever
Up to 10
shape I
feet
want.
tall.
Up to.
Okay.
Giant phallus coming.
So I can like literally make it a foot tall, a foot wide,
Okay.
whatever.
So,
And my range is 120 feet.
Does it deal damage?
Yeah. 48 bludgeoning. And it's not prone.
That was 48 damage.
4d8.
You said 48.
You
I
know,
did.
you know nothing gives you a specific amount. It all tells you how many die you roll for your damage. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna eat this whole bag out of
Keep the
sheer
corpse to revive
nervousness.
her somehow. We can't kill her forever.
just have to make sure.
You can if they're standing in running water and they're dead for more than 2 hours outside of their sarcophagus.
I will. I'll stop the faucet.
Put her on the ship. Put her on the ship and just lower the circle.
Like I understand she's missed, but I mean like it's a wall.
Yeah, I mean, I got to talk to him.
No, it's what he's trying to figure it out
Yeah.
right now. He's like, can I let him kill her?
Is she important for another time we return to this town?
Yes.
She's also slowed. Remember?
You gave up a perfect opportunity to use an I missed check. When you missed.
They have disadvantage on what kind of
The
throws?
fact that you have to
All
go
of them?
back like
You know what?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Just-
I'm gonna make
Is it
a.
dex?
No.
I'm gonna make a call here. Roll your damage.
Yeah. Is he gonna try and make a dex save or no?
Can
No.
it when it's missed.
Roll your damage.
Yeah. Is it gonna be knocked prone? 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Okay, so as you cast Tidal Wave above it, and as it's coming down, and it just rushes straight through, you can hear this horrific scream almost echoes through the whole entire place, and then the mist is gone.
I step, I see the water like at the top of the steps, and I sidestep out of the way of the door.
Okay.
I start clapping because I see water.
And it stops just shy of him, so he can't breathe.
I mean, I can still breathe. I would have just.
He
been
tries to
happy.
jump into the tidal
Yeah,
wave.
yeah, yeah. He tried to jump in. I was like, "It's gone."
It called me.
Belly flops onto the stairs.
So, it doesn't say that it damages it or not, but it does say that in mist form, it cannot change to mist form if it is in running water or sunlight.
I mean, that is technically running water.
So what I did was, but that's the thing is, it says it can't change into mist form.
Okay, so what it already.
So I
is
just
mist
let you
form.
kill it
Okay.
using running water as a tidal wave, basically.
You got really
So-
lucky with that spell, actually.
I had it prepared, so there's that. Like the spells that I had prepared all would have caused collateral damage with what we're doing. Because I have tidal wave, erupting earth, ice knife, thunder wave. So anything else, we would have been kind of fucked.
Yeah, we
but
were
tidal
too
wave, I
close.
can pick the point. You know what I
No,
mean?
I'm saying that tidal wave is running water.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like a vampire.
Between
Well, I was trying to get her on that
Hemo did not
with
know
a
that.
wall of water around that platform, but she moved faster than I could cast my wall of
He was
water.
just like, this can block all of the exit. I don't miss can't go through water.
between both Kasos and Hemo with the Ring of the Ram and your attacks that you got on her.
I did a total of 60 points of damage.
Yeah.
42 plus 18.
Yeah, it's kind of a ridiculous amount.
Well, we were
So.
scared.
I used a cantrip.
He was one of us frowns.
So that's our bread and butter. We just got to be scared in order to deal with shit ton of damage.
Well, I mean, I expended all charges in my Ring of the Ram. I used an advantage roll on it and a lucky point. So, otherwise it wouldn't have hit her.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I was
against
like,
you.
I'm terrified of this thing.
I completely forgot about that.
So, from there, you guys look around, and she's gone.
Rifle her pockets. Find out what secrets she may be hiding.
I believe
Mist
she
has
is
no
somewhere
pockets,
in
fine.
the mist. Or in the puddles.
Where's Brutus? He's the best at rifling pockets.
Yeah, so because she's missed and she hadn't missed, there's no corpse or anything. It's just no items.
No
nothing.
items.
Yeah, all the solid items she has
But-
fall to the ground.
But you currently have all the kids here. They're kind of
let's
strapped
rifle the
in.
orphans' pockets and see if we can get any loot out of this.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. Let's free the kids.
Careful. They may also be vampires now.
All right, Costas, you're up.
We must move with care. We don't know why
Oh,
the kids
you want
are tired.
hands?
Heals.
Trying to catch these hands, son? Yeah, that's fine. I cast Healing Word on you.
something that'll also take that
Don't you have cure
disease
wounds?
off of me.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh, no?
I have Healing Word prepared, though.
Okay. What level?
Second.
Second. Roll 2d4. Plus your spellcasting modifier.
My spell attack bonus?
Your spellcasting modifier. So it's wisdom.
You get 9 points of health.
9 points of damage health.
It's like weird me telling someone how yeah.
I deal negative healing damage.
You know how many times I've healed someone? This is my third time. Even my own character.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, fuck potions.
Yeah.
Where's the brandy?
Where's the brain?
I can heal myself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast.
You
How
feel
many?
better. 9.
I cast Healing Word on myself at level 1.
Okay. Now remember, you can't go you can't go over that lowered max that you have.
Until
Oh yeah,
You have to wait for a long rest.
I'm gonna get all the way over there,
is it a long
though.
rest?
You don't know that.
All right.
And
Yeah,
I
we
am
do
going
from the last time that our hit points got
to-
reduced
Do
below
I want to
maximum.
do that?
Different type of monster.
Oh.
It's gone forever.
So yeah. You
You have to go lick your blood up off the floor that you dropped.
I horribly bled.
I did.
I'm going to use my potion of greater healing.
That seems extra.
So I got 6
She's still
points
looking
of-
a little rough. You want me to heal you again?
If you could, please.
Yeah,
would be
that's
great.
fine. I got a third level. Oh, I'll do it the second level again.
Actually, I also have
If I have.
a
Yeah.
heal on me.
I can. Yeah, so you regain now. I don't want that one. What's going to give you the least amount of health? This one.
The least amount.
You get 9 or 10 points of health.
10 points?
Yeah. That's what 5 plus 5 means, I think.
Yeah.
4 plus 1 plus 5 over 25 to the third power minus X.
Sure. Can I get this in writing before I have to solve it?
Cure wounds
Yeah,
is
just doing that stupid math problem
D8.
the other day.
D8 plus your spell modifier.
which I don't think I have. Do I?
So is it just like you three sitting in a circle, like
Kumbaya.
and just healing each other? Like,
Well, I healed myself.
What spell modifier is wisdom plus what?
Wisdom.
Yeah, Rusty, like,
Wisdom says.
yeah.
we're just hitting a peace pipe in
D8
the
plus
corner.
3.
I'm just standing over in the corner, being like, I have a tear in my robe.
I've been become
Prestige. Oh no, wait, that's
Those
men, not Prestige.
those Wererats ruined my knickers.
He could presto it.
Can I?
Okay, good.
And then
That
that's
just cleans things.
all
Oh, whatever.
of my
Here,
spell
Rusty,
slots.
I'll fix you too. Mending.
You have mending?
Yeah, I do a mending.
Bitch.
All right. I'm going to go over and inspect the child
Is that
for
what
any
Rusty says?
bite
Bitch.
marks around his neck.
was
Definitely
trying to
there's
tailor to
a
your
double
wounds.
bite mark right on the right side of his neck.
Double bite mark.
Do I have any garlic?
Actually, I feel like he should.
But behold,
Shouldn't,
yeah,
shouldn't he have
he's our
garlic?
gourmet. So.
Shouldn't he? He's the
Well, you're the
sashimi
one who
chef.
supplies him everything, so.
You want garlic? We don't know if it works against vampires. Does your character know that? Roll me an intelligence check. At disadvantage.
No, that's a history check, my friend.
That's Arcana. Yeah, roll me an Arcana.
That's not Arcana. That's history.
So which is
I
it?
need a medicine check.
history.
So anyway,
ask Doug. I'm not
what are
the
you
fucking
doing?
DM. Do you want to know if vampires are
Roll me a
can't have
charisma
garlic?
check to see if you know what anything is.
Do I know if vampires are allergic to garlic in my? Do I know if vampires existed in my?
Hopefully she left her EpiPen home.
You know, I'll give you the shot. You got to roll a natural 20.
Wow.
Spin
Letting
the
you know
dice.
right away.
And I'm using one of my advantage.
What?
That's not how that works. Take the advantage back. Roll it. Not one. You lose.
You become a vampire.
Is it 12?
Not with your background, you wouldn't know.
Okay, cool.
Cats are not bats.
Well, listen, if they've been bitten, there's a likelihood that they will turn into vampires as well.
Hold on. I mean, I don't want to get rid of them, but that seemed to be super effective. And I got one more of those in the tank.
One of those water.
Mind you-
Just take care of them
mind
while
you,
they're
both-
sleeping.
Anyway, here's water.
Cassos and Ash have been bit too.
Have they? Oh, I'm also wary of them.
Just letting you know.
Would I know about biting any of that?
I mean, you can do a medicine check.
Sure. I'll do that. I won't do a medicine check.
Why are we spending so much time
That's a natural
testing the
20 plus
children?
7.
My character's number one.
So,
It
with
really is. I get plus 7
Yeah,
medicine.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Plus 7.
so
Why are we spending so much
natural
time
20.
with the inspecting of the kids?
There are certain types of vampires that do transfer the disease. Looking at, I would say, are you going to try to hop over and take a look with them?
Well, knowing that had happened, right, and who had been bitten from my party,
You can take a look at Ash because he's the closest.
I'm going to look at Ash.
Okay, with a natural 20
Yeah.
on a medicine check, you can pretty much, you're like 99.9% sure that he does not have any disease.
Okay. And I'll go
he's not
over
vampire.
to. Again, I guess I'll try and make it over to Casas.
Okay.
And I will check the.
Are you going to take a running leap?
Is that a 10-foot gap?
Yeah.
You're long enough. Just stretch your legs.
Yeah. I do the. I'm full of corn syrup and stuff, so I get Stretch Armstrong all the way across there.
With a 10-foot gap, seeing Cassos run back and forth, just roll me a simple dex check.
Yeah.
You fall to your death.
Yeah, right.
That one.
8.
With an 8, you make it over. It's a little rough. Yeah. Like,
He does a corkscrew in the air.
as you're jumping over, you just barely clear the edge. Like, you're talking about, like, the edge is here, and you just get your foot right over on
I
it.
grab Casas' tail. I'm sorry.
Heading over there, you take a look at Cassos, and you take a look at the kid. You don't think that they have anything, just like Ash doesn't have anything.
Yeah, I feel like we're safe on the bitey spready stuff.
So I'm not
Silver
gonna develop
adept
you might
cheered
get
100
gangrene.
bits.
Oh, thank you.
Silver Adept.
Thanks for the
Shit.
dads. Yeah,
Is that
I'm
how you
not saying you're
pronounce
not
the
going to
word?
get
Silver Adept, yeah.
Adept?
Yeah, can I fucking
Adept.
repeat, dude?
No.
I'm not saying I'm saying you're not going to become a vampire, but I don't know if you're going to get gangrene or something. You should definitely put a poultice on that.
There was a possibility I could turn into a what?
A Wererat.
A wererat?
That's how the
I wasn't bitten by them.
Oh.
Who was?
I continue to unshackle the kid.
You were.
Okay.
No, I was scratched.
Roll
true.
me a lockpicking check. So you're proficient with it. So it is your
Sleight of hand. No?
Dex plus
Yeah,
proficiency.
right, yeah. Ooh. It's a 12.
Okay. Takes you a little bit longer than normal. You're people are waiting around. It takes a good minute or two before you can find yourself where you unlock the first one. It gets a little bit easier for the next one, so it's about a total of maybe 4 or 5 minutes to get all the shackles off. You're just having a real difficulty with it.
Okay.
But you do get it on. You do get the shackles off of the child.
All right, then I move on to the next one. Jump the gap.
Can I
and
see how far down to the tiller's ground, or we can't see? It's just dark.
It's completely dark.
Just dark wrath.
Yeah.
Is there anything on the obelisks or pillars or on the walls itself?
Do an investigation
I'm
You're pretty
going,
far from them.
I'm
or
going-
perception. I'm sorry.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration before it expires.
Okay.
Use them up.
Oh, that reminds me here.
It's 3.
Meant to do
plus- Or 4,
Yeah, I'm
4
sure
plus
you did.
3? No, 4 plus 5. No. 13 plus 5. Fuck.
Can you move me over to the next child?
18
18.
plus 1. 19.
So you got 19.
19. Sorry. I have to. It's been a while, Doug.
Long math. As you take a look, the pillars back here, you can see that there is somewhat of writing that are in the pillars, but from this distance you really can't tell.
Ah, fuck. I'm going to have to go over there, aren't I?
And as you're seeing it, they're starting to start to disappear.
I hurriedly run, dash, jump.
Okay.
With your wine bottle glasses don't let you see that far?
The telescopic vision. Yeah.
I mean, even with the darkness, you rolled pretty well. So you're gonna try to make it over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Since everybody's investigating, I'm gonna step to the edge of the platform and cast dancing lights as far out as I can to give. them
Okay,
as
you can
much
get like
light
40
as I
feet
can.
as far out. So.
Do I
So
watch
it's about right there.
struggle busting opening the chain?
Yeah, you do. You see him; he's having a little bit of an issue.
Nothing happens when he unlocks the kids. They don't get up and be and attack us.
No.
good.
As he unlocks the shackles, the kid kind of almost falls asleep right there. The whole time that during the battle, you can see that the children were kind of withering back and forth, trying against the chains. But now that the so-called vampire is gone, they are just exhausted.
They don't realize that we're worse than the vampire. Wow. Out of the frying pan.
So,
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. I jump back, right? I go back to the other room. I take the smaller rope bridge that was 15 foot long from the one that led exclusively to the cells,
okay.
and I bring it back.
So you're going to try to
I
remove...
want to try and remove the rope swing.
Okay.
Or the bridge. So how I tend to do that is I'm going to go over, I want to stand on the one side, hurl my axe of hurling at the ropes on the side.
Okay.
Enough time to try and, come on,
I need you to
I
make
need
me-
the giant teddy bear.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
I need the giant teddy bear.
What is that plus?
That's
something, right?
your strength.
That's exactly what the name
Which
of
is
the
plus
group should
4
be.
now?
Hemo's Angel.
Right?
Yeah.
For the 19. So a 19 and a 14.
All right. You're able to... Nobody's around. Nobody's around. You're able to... You're able to cut both of them.
Yeah.
And you're able to bring it up, slice it off, and then come back with the rope bridge.
Yeah.
So where are you putting it?
And I'm like, Colossus. I hold 2 ends of it, right? I'm like, Colossus, and I roll throw it at him. You know what I mean? Like, it's all rolled up, and I try and like fling it at him like a whip. I guess.
You catch it.
I catch it, yes, of course.
All right, hold that for a minute. I can either use mending or druidcraft, either or, whichever one you want me to do.
What's it like?
Druidcraft, because mending would have to be back to
okay,
what its original state was.
So I druidcraft a bunch of vines going into the earth right there, and then to where the bridge is. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Colossus, hold on tight. Roll a strength.
You can tie it to the.
Or that works. Or you can tie it.
To the bottom of the.
Yeah, there's
platform
that.
thing?
There's that like stone altar ish.
Yeah, I'll do that
You
then.
can tie it to that if you want to. You don't find an issue, you're able to tie it in. I mean, it's 15 feet long, so that'll be the.
That saves us from having to jump with kids a whole bunch, at least.
Okay.
Well done, Hemo. I don't know, however long that takes him to do all
It
that,
shouldn't be
I
that
just
long.
want to invest.
It'll be like less than 5
Yep.
minutes, like legit. So I'm running because I run over there, whop whop, come back.
Like, from the time that I notice all the writings on the pillars in the back, I want to,
Okay.
fuck it. I'm going to cast Dimension Door, and I'm going to go all the way to the last.
Oh, you cast the dimension door.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
That's not you.
Wrong one.
It's me. There you go.
Oh. Why am I purple? Put the other one
You
in.
got an orange
Arcane
base.
energy.
Which one?
Yeah. What? The middle one.
The middle one right
And
here.
I'm gonna put out my
All right.
dancing lights, and I'm gonna scribe what is written all over here
Okay.
down.
Roll me an intelligence check. Try to read it.
No history.
You don't know what it is, so you have to figure
What
out
language
what
is it?
language it is. Not something you know.
That's a 9 plus 5, 14.
Not something you know. Right now, it's kind of like half gone from when you originally saw it. You can figure that it's
You
kind
remember
of.
my languages, Doug? I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I do. You're the one I only remember.
He's the only one that ever tries to read anything. Everyone else is
I never run
illiterate.
into another druid
No.
being like,
Well, I had to worry about that book for the longest time, so I had to
true.
make sure that I had the right thing for you.
All right, good.
Is it primordial?
yeah.
Isn't that common? Isn't primordial common?
Must it be like the only thing that you can't figure it out or anything? Or
It's
no?
listed as a different language.
What's up?
You're like trying to investigate the writing on the pillars. Did you express that vocally at all, or no? You just went over to look.
It's just like, well, what is that? And
Yeah,
then
you guys see like this burst of arcane energy that starts here and ends over here.
I slip through an interdimensional hole in the floor.
And he's like just looking at a wall.
He's looking at the pillar.
I-
Right behind him,
Yeah.
as you got your dancing lights, it's all empty back here.
It's like empty, like cave caverns.
Yeah, it is basically like in this area. It's the same thing out there.
Area.
Alright, I'll look at the little pillar next to me on the stone tablet, I guess.
These right here, the obelisks.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the obelisk. It's just basically built there.
Is it like
almost
fancy stone?
altar-like. Yeah.
What kind of stone? Do I know what kind of stone it is? Does it look like normal stone?
Yeah, it's basically it's made out of the same thing of like the platforms that you're on.
Okay.
It looks like it was formed there.
Cool.
But as you're trying to discern what is on there, and you're going through your books and everything, trying to like go back and forth and try to figure out what it is, you just can't grip onto what it is and it just dissipates.
Well,
Try and chip off a piece.
Whatever I can write down, so I can try and show somebody who might understand it.
Okay.
Be like, yeah, it was something like this.
You do that thing that people do with gravestones where they fucking press it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's like an indented thing.
It's not indented though.
Whatever,
It wouldn't be for that
whatever
reason.
I can get, I want to write down. So at any point, I can show somebody.
Okay.
What's the kid doing on the bench here?
Passed out cold.
Oh, can I like smack him in the foot and be like, "Wake up, little one"?
Roll me attack.
Pap's here.
Doesn't wake up with a natural one.
Is it dead? And I'll just like keep like
Now, you can see the
chest rise and
breathing.
fall. Okay. This one is alive, but I can't wake him up.
Are you stuck over there now?
I look around, like I stand there and
you didn't realize
I'm like
that-
done writing shit. I poke the kid and then I'm like, fuck. You know what, Timo? I'm not stuck over here. You're stuck over
I
there.
just put a bridge here.
Now make more bridges. Get me out of
I
this.
just- there's only one we could use.
There's a draft and my knees are wobbly.
We'll make it to you eventually.
Ugh. I'm taking a nap.
Curl next to
Next to the zombie child. please.
Move over. You're holding like a teddy bear.
Curls up in a ball.
Your chains are cold.
Actually, young one, if you make me a vampire, I'll be able to live forever too.
God, no.
Vampire Rusty.
Rusty
stuck.
immediately regrets
What
killing the vampire.
What do you mean? I'm stuck like this forever?
This isn't blood, this is
Press the
teeth.
digitate some smelling salt smell over her.
So
I don't want your smelling salts.
So,
with that, he's over here. He's taking a nap. Rusty's taking.
Oh wait, I learned this trick from Hemo. I will use prestidigitation to make a very foul odor, like smelling salts, to wake the child up.
so an ammonia
With a natural one.
All right.
he's
not dead?
Yeah.
Alright.
You basically, I rolled a natural one to see if you could wake him up.
Remembering how many
work.
healing potions I actually have stored in my inventory, I'll be like, Casas, give him a healing potion, see if it'll wake him up.
We're still over here, Rusty.
Yes, I know. I mean, when you get over here eventually.
Can you hear what he's saying?
It's just over there like...
You're talking like a normal sound. I'm like, Rusty, we're over here. And you're like, snap it. It's like the only thing.
I'm just standing at the edge of the platform examining. I tried it.
Like, all you hear is...
Noticing all the words on it.
I'm cold.
Wait, I wish it
I'm
was double
tired.
pudding night.
I wish it was double pudding night.
So, you two, are you just going around and just freeing up?
Yeah, we're orphan wrangling.
Okay.
What?
So,
Orphan wrangling? I'm going to say it in a second.
That's where you got the...
Where you
with
wrangle orphans.
taking your time, with both the dancing lights from both Rusty and Ash, you're able to get all the orphans unlocked, and you're able to get them back over. It takes a good hour.
If he struggles with the one that's next to me, I'll just be like, what's wrong with you? And then I'll cast knock and unlock all the change.
All right, there you go.
He's like, hold on, I can get this. I fucking
It's my last
got
coffee
this.
pit. I got this.
yeah.
Get out of the way.
This one's a family heirloom. And the rest is like, oh, this is a cantrip.
With that, you're able to get, but it takes a good hour.
I wasn't
For you to
extending
get
the bridge
there,
to each other one. I
I
was just
know.
doing them. Okay.
With jumping back and forth and then transporting them, taking your time, understanding what you need to do. With your basic skills, I mean, you guys are level 8 adventurers. Yeah. You guys aren't level 1s, so I could, I'll extend that as much to you guys.
Yeah, be realizing there's not much threat left. Yeah. Actually, in order to speed up the process and do it,
What level spell slot is that?
yeah. I use Erupting Earth from the side of the stone pillar to the next one, and then again to that one.
To make a bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's two big stone bridges that I'm like, you just trans.
He's the avatar.
no, not the Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, and Stonebridge.
Okay.
And then Stonebridge. And then that gets fucked. You better wake up and jump. I told you I got you, Rust.
Oh, thank you. I put one toe out to and touch it to see if it's stable.
It crumbles. Let's
Shit.
play
I know, right?
Oh, fuck, I made that one on a Play-Doh. No.
And I think I'll take the interdimensional stairs. Poof. Just
Why do you
kidding.
wait this whole time?
Just kidding. That's my last 4th level spell slot.
This is my last third one, so...
With that, about an hour passes by. You're able to get all the orphans back over to the main platform.
I think it'd take a little less, I imagine, because now that I did that, that's fast. They're instantaneous. So now just unlocking. That's the only we really struggled with. We're not hopping anymore for three platforms.
Time is a resource.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you still think it takes an hour with there being 3 bridges built?
Half hour.
I'll take it.
27 minutes.
You got it.
Sure. It took 25 minutes in order for us to.
So 15 minutes later,
So if you were planning a short rest, that's a no.
I was
Okay,
gonna
so
say.
it takes us 27 minutes to unlock all the kids, and then a half an hour to short rest.
I can sing the song of rest.
So
We just need to take a short rest.
What is that fucking racket?
He keeps yelling rusty spoons.
Can someone kill that turkey?
you're able to
He
get
was like,
all of them together back on the platform. I'm guessing you guys are heading back up.
so.
I don't know, Doug.
Oh,
Are we
wait.
heading down?
I hold the key to your knickers. Just tip $10.
Uncle Marty?
For what?
How does he know about my chastity belt? There's no meat cam on my side. I don't know how he saw it.
Talk shit, eat chocolate.
I don't want to eat
Oh,
chocolate.
that's we talked shit. It was you, I think.
Wait, do I really have
I
to
don't
eat
talk shit.
chocolate?
That's all he does.
Kevin.
Is dumb.
Is that you, David?
Probably.
I hope you never come back. Jerk.
Probably.
Thank you.
So what are you guys doing? Are you guys taking a rest?
So
are you guys going up?
Well, we have all
What are you
the
guys
orphans wrangled, right?
Yeah, wrangle the
In
orphans.
our little orphan pen that we built.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I would figure.
I call the short one.
What?
We're gonna race them.
All these
There's
children.
4 of us. There's 4 orphans.
Yeah.
all these children are full of holes.
Yeah, I see that. So
Yeah, with Natural 20, you see every single one of them, they got bites.
I believe that we had gotten rid of the threat. Fuck. Oh, we didn't think this all the way through, did we, fellas? All right, so we
doesn't
killed
seem
all
to
of the
be a
people
pattern with you guys
that were
thinking things
taking
through.
care of / killing these orphans.
Now who's gonna take care of them?
We'll figure that out in the morning. I'm like, that's just like, all right, we should go upstairs, take care, put the kids to rest. We'll do some hilly stuff on them. You know what I mean? I got some salves and balms and whatever kind of hippie shit I got in my bag.
Homeopathic medicines.
Tiger balm. And take care of them. Barricade the front door just in case you'll lock it, please, and thank you, with your magic locks. And we take a rest.
We check the kitchen.
4?
Food, obviously.
Yeah, I am kind of hungry too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna,
any idea
so you're
how
gonna
many
raid
times
the
I've-
orphans' food?
Yeah.
I could buy this orphanage. Are you kidding? I'm a pirate lord.
I'm a pirate. Wow.
So, but you're raiding the orphanage's food.
We're meandering the.
We'll feed
wares.
them too. I mean,
I have rations
Don't say
in
it
my
like
bag.
that. You're not unconscious. Shut up.
And I could whip them up something nice anyway.
God, this disembodied voice that's constantly in our heads is always judging us.
The funny thing is, he's the one that created the war orphans.
I didn't create anything.
What are you talking about?
Lightning strike.
What war orphans?
As you bring the war orphans up,
The orphans, yeah.
the orphans,
Oh God.
you take your time because I mean you literally have these very fragile children.
Yeah. I have one in one arm and one in another since I have these big
There's-
strongman gauntlets.
Yep. There's still a bunch of rats going back and forth. So
Listen, you want to clean that up?
What?
The rats. You want
What
to
rats?
just clean that up? All of those?
I'm not using the voice for now. What?
You want to clean up those rats? Can you shoot some fire down in that hole, please, so we don't have to deal with them anymore?
I go to. I act like I'm about to cast a spell and coalesce arcane energy into my hands.
All
and,
these crazy lights dance around him.
Yeah, begin to coalesce fire into my hands to shoot out another Kamehameha, and then it just kind of puffs out and some smoke comes up, and I'm like, actually, no.
Oh.
All that flare, flash,
Yeah.
for nothing.
Well,
A poof of smoke.
Listen, you gotta fucking sell it to the viewers, bro.
I pictured him as like the wind
swirl,
circling
yeah.
around him.
so
I laid it straight up, actually.
I did. Straight up did.
so you guys are you take your time getting up.
Yeah.
Head up into through this secret passage into the cellar.
Yep.
From what was there before, it was an invisible wall. It's still invisible at that point. You can, from your previous
Hold.
detect magic, it was enchanted over the area.
I still have a
It's-
first level spell slot. I cast Unseen Servant and make it carry the child, so I don't have to.
Okay. Well, actually, he was carrying 2.
Yeah,
Oh, was
two
he?
kids, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
carrying one.
Done.
As was I.
So you weren't carrying shit.
All right. Good.
You were
Go
lighting the
figure.
way.
As it should be. As it should be, group.
You make it up
That's why I
there.
purposely held two. Remember what else is left.
You put the kids to bed. You lock the front door if you're going to cast your spell for that, because he asked you to do that.
Is that a first level spell, Doug?
I don't know.
Nah,
Is it?
I don't think it is.
It is now.
It's a second level spell. We're not going to do that, Doug.
Okay.
No, you know what?
So
All
you
right,
don't get
I'll
that.
I'll use a third level spell slot.
All right. So you do get that.
Now you know what I'm
So-
talking about.
He locks the
maybe
front
we
door.
have it,
You see
maybe we
that. You all head to the kitchen.
They head to the kitchen. I'm gonna barricade that fucking door to Rat Town, just so that doesn't happen.
It's not a door, it's a hole in the wall, isn't it?
And so it looks like there's nothing there, but so it's gonna look like I'm gonna grab a bunch of hodgepodge of bullshit from the basement and pile it up on the door, so it's essentially gonna look like a video game glitch, I guess. You know what I mean? Like there's items like penetrating, there's no collision mechanics.
It'll hold for now.
The side by the
Yeah, like I'm not trying to make a perfect barricade, but I'm just like I'm done. I don't want any more fucking rats coming up this bitch.
Can we like
Bless you, sir.
after he does that? Can we barricade the door to the cellar?
Disgusting. I smell.
No, I can't
Yeah.
Once he
I mean,
exits-
you can bring some of the cases and crates and everything downstairs.
Once he exits the cellar, I start putting stuff in front of the cellar door.
Okay.
So I have a question.
What did you eat?
So like, so say like, yeah, I have mending, yeah,
Nice.
and I can like fix an object, but this is totally different, I guess. So say like I fuck up the wall, like the door frame's made out of wood, the door's made out of wood, and like I fuck it
My
up, right?
taco's gone bad.
And then like I try and mend it using like the pieces of it. Can I potentially mend that together, and then there is no longer that crack in between the door? Like it takes me time, but like. You see what I'm saying? Like, I rip off a bunch of pieces of that wood from both, and then mend those pieces of wood together in the center seam.
To the cellar door?
Yeah.
It'll take you some time. I mean, it's just a cantrip.
Yeah.
So it's going to
It's
take
going to take me
you
a bit. Yeah, no, I understand that.
But yeah, I would say about a half hour, 45 minutes. You feel like you're confident that it can at least hold them back for now.
Okay, yeah.
Because you're talking about rats.
Yeah,
So
yeah, just rats.
All
I mean, we can
rats.
chew through, but... So yeah, I mend the door frame back together after fucking it up. It's pretty neat.
yeah.
I see what he's doing, and I'm like, why don't you just wallow faucet?
Guess how many spell slots I have?
So with that, you all you mend the door. You go through. You lock the front door. You mend the cellar door. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You go into the kitchen. You raid the kitchen because you guys are hungry, and none of the other kids are awake. So you get some orphanage food.
We get cookies and milk, and I leave
I-
the presents,
yeah.
and we leave.
I sit down. I sit down at the luncheon table or whatever the hell it is, at the long table,
Mm-hmm.
patiently waiting for Costa to finish cooking, and I fall asleep in my chair while I wait.
Okay.
Yep, what ingredients do I have available to me?
What are you doing?
Cleaning my glass.
Yeah,
With a knife?
Yeah.
That's how you clean, right?
Yeah.
So I clean.
I paid for them.
Yeah, I'm not...
That was not
I have
anywhere near the
Now
point.
I have
I'm questioning it. Now I don't believe you pay for that.
I have so many things going through my head right
I
now.
don't know. Anyways, just use whatever meats that we have. Like, you
I
might as well-
have.
we don't have to cook
Well,
a full
just
meal.
you don't need to just
We're having a late
We
snacky,
eat.
snacky.
you
Next.
eat. Just
Yeah.
mark off what you use.
Next chapter.
So, as you guys finish up your food,
I do a
take a
lap
nice
around
little.
the perimeter, like the upstairs, like make sure the kids are okay.
To
Everyone's
clarify,
asleep.
edges around
In
the
case anybody
frame.
wants to use their hit die,
Sorry,
as
I
we're
didn't mean to answer
eating,
like that. That was an asshole.
I hum.
I feel like an asshole now.
So if anybody is using any hit die for it,
I'm just resting for the
Yeah,
whole time.
I'm going to
I
bed.
don't need any hit die.
I'm going to
I'm
bed.
making naps.
I do.
What is
No,
somebody?
no,
All right,
take
so
a long rest, so don't use your hit die.
another person just tipped.
We're gonna take long rest and watches. You get all of your life back.
The
Yeah.
lock, that damn
I'm gonna
key
use
just tipped $10.
You get all of your life back from a long rest.
Okay, fine.
So, as you all eat and fall asleep, we're going to take our first break for the day.
And
So,
Dave is
Just
gonna
so
eat
you know what
that,
I'm doing, I'm re-rolling the wand charges because I used to. All right,
Okay.
I max it out.
All right, you're good.
You know, it's 4-1.
You get a chocolate after.
Does the RAM automatically? The RAM automatically?
What?
We'll find out.
Thank you to whoever gave me chocolate. I appreciate that.
It's David.
David.
Hold off
I'm gonna
until
eat
after
it when we
back.
come back from the break so that you can see me eat it.
3 is what it
Wink.
says?
What?
D3s don't exist.
Well, you just take it.
And it regains
No, you
1
take it-
D3 expended charges at dawn.
All right, so
I can
just-
just use a D4, and if it gets
D6
4, it
half.
doesn't matter.
D6 half rounded down. Or
5.
D6 half rounded up. Sorry.
5, so
So it's
I
straight
get all
charge.
charges back.
Yep.
All right, on that note, guys, Ring of the Ram is back at full health.
Yeah.
What did I name it? Ramaris?
Ramirez.
Server Ram?
So anyway,
Server Ram with new appearance?
we're gonna go on the first 10-minute break. We will be back in 10 minutes. If you haven't already, go take a look at our social media again and follow us and
And hit likes
some
and
comments,
subscribes
yeah.
and
Yeah, in the upcoming
notifications
weeks,
and
we're gonna
bells
be
and all of
having
it.
a poll on our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
yeah.
We
and
love
if
you guys and you have to love us back.
if
Love
you-
us back.
If you go on OnlyFans, if you look up Busty Rusty, you will find Kevin's special thing.
Flamin' Rusty.
No, it's Busty Rusty.
Which
now.
it's double cream now.
Oh, okay.
It's like when you go get Oreos and you see double stuff.
Yeah, don't you mean double stuff?
That's a fun Saturday.
But anyway,
we're going
see you
to
guys in 10 minutes.
That's all.
Juan.
Stop it.
It's your government.
Welcome back, everybody.
When have I started? No, your fault, son. You told me the truth.
I'm
So,
gonna punish you for that.
My bad. What did I do?
It was
So
just
with,
about Javier for the longest time.
That's true. He was.
all right, so you guys all take your long rest, and
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I think it's a dapper name.
you wake up the next morning. There is
Sleep on a picnic table, a bunch of orphans staring at us.
yeah.
Hungry, with
You
empty
guys are
bowls.
kind of like passed out in the kitchen. You can see that there is a group of the orphans have come down, and a lot of them are kind of like just You can hear that there's banging on the door. The orphans come down the steps. They're in their school clothes.
Oh no.
You kind of feel like there's a regiment as you notice this. But all of them come down, and they are kind of perplexed by a group of 4 random humanoids.
Wait, didn't they see us perform?
Not this one.
Not this.
This is the first orphanage that we went into, though. This is the one that we successfully got into. This is not the.
Yeah, this is
second
the one where
So
when
they have
were,
seen us.
They were all in the classes.
We got the tour that kids never saw.
This is the one prior
Rusty,
to me.
Rusty did walk into one of the classrooms and correct the teacher about his science.
No, he called that back.
Oh, did you?
No,
Yes, he called that back because I was like, oh, did you say that? You're like, no, I don't say that.
No, that sounds like something I would say because I say a lot of dumb shit and take it.
Yeah, but no, you were trying. You made a joke about correcting him, but I said, do you actually do that?
Well, I
And
didn't.
you called it back.
If it was dickish, I don't really want to just
Yeah, it
do
was.
like dickish things.
It was.
But I could have just been like, yeah, no, E does not equal M squared C. It's E equals MC squared.
It's more scholarly than Dickie.
Yeah.
But a lot of these kids, I mean, they see you guys in the kitchen. You can see some of them are
I'm just
frightened.
topless making omelets. I'm like, hey guys, you ready?
You're ready for food.
Some of them are frightened. Some of them are a little perplexed. The younger ones are in awe by seeing a cat-like man and fish guy
And a giant muppet.
and a giant muppet. What's the elephant from Sesame Street?
His
Snuffleupagus?
Snuffleupagus, yeah.
The kids love Rusty, but Rusty does not love the kids.
Oh, Mister, the fuck off!
Grandpa!
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me, you're standing on my robes.
Tell us a story. One time I punched a kid in the face.
Can any of you cast fire? So you're all useless to me.
You see some kid doing this in the background,
yeah.
like I got it once before.
So, like,
that's
I-
what landed me here.
I like come to and like I realize I'm like oh.
You're gonna take his microphone away. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm about to mute you.
Anyways, I'm like, all right. It's like during the nighttime before I went to sleep, like I try to think about what I was going to do in regards to this because it kind of took away everything.
A little bit of dark humor.
And I'm like, all right, kids. Rusty, you want to let the teachers in?
What?
The teachers are knocking at the door, I imagine, or maybe the
It wasn't
the
magically
guard.
locked, right?
I'm
The
unsure.
door.
Someone's at the door. If it's guards, don't open it. If it looks to be teachers, let them in.
Okay, fair enough. I go over to the door.
I walk behind them with my trident.
Is there like a window or a peephole?
There's some people.
All right, look at the people.
All right, out the peephole, you see that there is a
Queen?
no.
Flamingo for a golf club.
You can see that there are you can see as you look through, you can see some of the teachers that you can recognize from the previous day, and you see that there are some guards there.
So you want me to let the teachers in?
Do you know how to handle all these children?
I don't do children.
Yes, let the teachers in.
I unlock the door and let them
Okay.
in.
As
Hello.
As you unlock the door, the teachers see you two, and that's when the guards behind them take out their swords, and they are trying to rush up
You didn't say
In
there were
front
guards
of-
behind the teachers.
in front
I know
of
what I did.
rush up in front of the group of teachers, and they have their shields up, they have their swords, and they just start screaming at you. What are you doing here? What? What are you doing here? And they're like around, almost ready to attack.
No, I'm making breakfast.
Yeah, we're volunteers.
Okay. All right. They continue to yell at you.
Stop yelling, please.
Are you guys also hungry?
Are you all? You're just
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm like, are you guys hungry? I have like a frying pan in my hand. I'm like,
Flour
yeah,
covered
exactly.
apron.
Yeah.
You two. With this whole round going around, they're going to attempt to tackle you to the ground.
Ah!
I need
Question:
contested strength
was
for both
that
of
a
you.
long rest or a short rest that we?
It was a
had?
long rest.
All right.
Yeah, everything. We're back.
So everything, health and everything's back.
We got
to
all that
normal?
hot jazz.
Do they have to make an attack against my armor class?
It's a contested strength because they're trying to grapple you and bring you down.
My armor class doesn't do anything?
I can see that like Rusty see if they can tackle him. He's like, just a wall.
All right, so the one that's going for you, Ash, to bring you down, he rolls a 22.
Oh.
And the one that tries to bring Rusty down, you get a 20, so you have to contest that.
I am going to expend a charge of the wand to gain advantage on my saving throw that I make to avoid being restrained.
It's not a saving throw; it's contested strength.
That's a saving throw. They're trying to inflict a condition onto me.
It's not a saving throw though; it's contested.
No, that's a saving throw,
No, it is not.
isn't it?
No,
They're trying to inflict a condition on me. That's,
Adam, are you in this chat?
no, it's a contested
I would like
strength
to.
check.
I would like to consult the book.
Go ahead.
Well, he's doing that. You keep reading things. I'll give you longer to think of better lies.
I rolled.
Because if it was a saving throw, you would be adding your saving throw bonus to it.
But it's being restrained. That's like what the item says. Let's see.
What do you have? Is it the
The
Wand of Binding?
Wand of Binding.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
See what it says.
Oh, percent Ricky just tipped $10.
Percent Ricky?
It says percent Ricky.
Percent that lock to that damn key.
Whoever was the last to show up tonight gets the following. And
You.
chocolate.
That's
Interesting.
So go ahead, Sally.
Where's the chocolate?
Put it in your
Here it is.
hole.
It's over there.
Any mucus membrane. You
Okay.
choose.
It says
You choose.
you use your reaction to expend one charge to gain advantage on the saving throw. You would be to avoid being paralyzed or restrained.
Isn't that what?
But it's not you're not being restrained.
It's not restraining?
It's contested grapple.
Okay. All right. So what is it? Strength?
Yes.
Well, that's not going to end well. All right. Come on, dice.
Look forever be on your
Oh,
side.
we woke up. I'm going to reroll my portents.
Okay. Yeah, re-roll those first.
Ooh. All right. Oh, did you already roll for him?
Yes.
I don't miss this.
Oh, I got a
all.
natural 19 with no modifier.
You just fail.
What was
You got
it?
a 20.
Damn. All right.
I
Now
did say
I'm
20
restrained.
earlier. You're brought down. All right. With that, they are trying to put shackles on your wrists, and as they take you down, they're able to put them.
Do we get any actions at all?
Now this is a full because you lost the contested, they bring you down, and then they go to take, and they put
It's
the.
being handcuffed, being restrained.
You both have the handcuffs there. They're right behind you. You're kind of like laying on your chest, and as you two are down, they go rushing in for you.
How many are there?
2
more coming in?
2 more right now.
Yeah. Okay. Gentlemen,
So
breakfast.
as you go breakfast,
Literally
They
apron on,
rush
tail
in.
wrapped around my waist, chef's hat on, ears to the side. It's crazy.
they rush in, and they go to bring you down.
As I see that they're not paying attention to what, they're just coming right at me. Mm-hmm. I wild shape into a weasel and fucking dart between his legs.
Okay. So as they go for you, you
He goes to, and I'm just weasel down, out.
Okay.
And I go up to, I see that Rusty's on the floor, and I jump on the guard's face and start weasel scratching his eyes.
Okay. Okay, you gotta make an attack. All right. Roll an attack.
Weasel scratching.
15 plus whatever weasel scratch gets.
-4.
Wait, do you have Weasel? I think I gave you Weasel.
Yeah, somewhere.
You should have Weasel. You Weasel.
Oh god. I've got an itch on the inside of my ear that I cannot get to.
I'm pretty sure I gave you the Weasel.
I think so.
Like the entirety of my mouth
fail,
is on fire
Did you fail
right
your
at this
grapple?
Yeah, mine was a 22 and I rolled a 17. So
He was sitting at the table. We haven't gotten to him yet.
Yeah, no, he's still in the kitchen. You're in the kitchen
Yeah.
I'm in the
with
kitchen.
Yeah,
Lila. Who's in the kitchen?
that's where you were.
Someone's in the kitchen, I know.
There it is, Weasel.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, shoving on the other kitchen.
This one of binding's useless.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so it's a 20
Right
to,
now.
It's,
that feature. That feature.
it's a 20.
It's a 20 to hit.
It says bite, but I'm just going to use weasel scratch.
All right, that's fine.
I'm doing it to
Okay.
disorient him.
So, he's definitely disoriented. As you're kind of like just going at
Weasel
it.
into his face.
Yeah.
I'm just scampering in his eyes.
That was. Well, which ones were you attacking? Were you attacking
I'm
the two
attacking
that
the
came
one-
after you, or the two that
No.
were back near?
I weaseled, like the guy went to grab me and I saw what was happening. I wild shaped into a weasel, crawled through his legs, went out, see that Rusty's on the ground, like that guy's attempting to bind him. Mm-hmm. Weasel scratched.
Binding Rusty?
Yes, the one that's
Okay.
attempted to bind Rusty.
Oh, so all right. So
I'm
you
trying to
see the
disorient
weasel
the
go
guard so
right
Rusty
over,
can get off.
go right over your head,
A bearded weasel.
A bearded weasel.
and it goes to try to scratch you.
No, just
Scratch him. Scratch him, and it's just going at it.
Yeah.
And he kind of backs up
Yeah.
off of Rusty. Rusty, you kind of have free movement right now. You're not being held to the ground.
What? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's for you now, Kevin.
Oh, it's
Mike,
like
is
my
yours.
turn? Do you want to do
No,
this in initiative
I'm just
order?
letting you. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting you know that right now, the guard that was holding you down, he's getting scratched up in the face by Weasel Hemo, and he's no longer on your back, like holding you down. He's off you.
How many guards are there?
You have the two that went into the kitchen.
Okay.
You have the two that were holding both you and Ash down.
Okay. And the one that's holding me is getting scratched.
That was holding you is getting
am I
scratched.
handcuffed?
Yes.
But you're no longer pinned to the ground.
Yes.
Essentially.
So,
get this off of me.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to use the wand of binding, but I don't know.
you have it in your hand.
I have it in my hand, but it's like behind me.
Yeah.
I can still use it.
Yeah.
All right. I will run 30 feet away from the guards and then fucking use...
Are you gonna do it on him or you?
What? I'm gonna do it on the guard that's roping him down.
Okay.
I'm gonna freeze him. In space.
All right. So what's the save?
16 or no? Wait, what's the wands? It uses the wands DC, which is 17. Hold person.
Ooh, definitely fails.
All right. He is paralyzed.
As you hit him, you can feel he kind of stiffens up, and then he falls right off of you.
I'm going to use my body to like get up. I know I'm still handcuffed, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to kick him in the face.
Arm.
Okay. So you kick him in the face.
Yes.
Roll an attack with advantage.
Assault on an officer.
Fuck him very much. 14 to hit.
14 hits. Roll. Just roll down. Just roll a d4 for me, and then double the dice. So you two are free. You see them; they get free.
Yeah.
You have like a good clear shot of them. You can see all this going on as the two go for you. They basically, as you're sitting at the table, they come lunging over the table for you.
I slip under the table. Just under the table.
Yep.
And now I'm on the other side of the table, yes?
Yes.
And I go out into the... I scurry over to the...
Okay, and as you're able to slide out, you see the two go right over. They slam right into the cabinets, almost disoriented. They
Fucking
can't
Three
see.
Stooges.
yeah. Oh, very much Three Stooges at that point. Because I mean, with your movement, you're able to do that. So you.
Yo, this queen is gonna be pissed. You guys couldn't handle 4 guys?
A cat, a hairy dude, and an old guy.
No. How did they... You're fired!
Actually, technically, my queen, it was 3 guys in a weasel.
The entire guard is
as
going to
you,
be raised.
As you rush out, you can see that the weasel that was Hemo, he's scratching up the face on the one, and you can see like you kind of messed up his eyes. As you back out, he tries to like grab you, but you're able to kind of like hop off.
And I weasel springboard kick off and run out the front door as soon as I see that Costas is open.
So Costos comes out. You see both Rusty and Ash hightailing it out the front door. You see
6 points of damage to
6 points. Okay, so yeah, you basically you bust up like in one swift kick. You break his jaw and you give him like a broken nose.
My dolphin skin boots, okay?
Yeah, you literally like
this person can't move. Let's kick him in the face.
Yeah.
I only weasel scratch to save Rusty.
So
as I'm running
my
out the
dignity.
door, is Rusty out?
yeah, Rusty's already out.
Both of them are out.
He just kicked off the face and
And
he's
then as soon as
headed
I see that you are like coming, you run past me. So I'm gonna be the last one out.
I wanted to be the last one out. Barbarians.
Okay, well I mean you can still do that. I'm a weasel. I'm weasel springboarding off the dude's head.
So
Okay.
as I'm dropping a whole bag, a whole
bag, okay.
With the last bag you told me was what, like 5 pounds?
yeah, well, it's 1,000 ball bearings.
So yeah, 1,000 barbarians right at the door.
It's just,
And the kids are like, we've never had toys before.
now, mind you, the teachers are outside. They are horrified by seeing what the fuck's going on. The kids are there, and again,
They're cheering.
There's some that are horrified. There are some that are happy. Some are laughing. Some that they're just heading back up the steps, running because they're so scared of what's going on.
They're noping the fuck right out of that room.
But right now,
hopping around in the space.
fuck. Right now, you're out. You can use that on the shackles. You can use the wand.
I'm
on
not
the
under
shackles.
any duress, right?
Not right now.
There's like
So like we're starting to head back toward the
Yeah,
ship.
are you guys running?
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna weasel up. So I see that Rusty's still bound and he's hopping. And I try and weasel pick it.
weasel picket.
Okay.
Can I slip
I
them?
like how he's just.
Well, you can
Now
use the
chosen
wand
to
on
use
them,
I could, or I
Yeah.
could try to slip them.
or you can have Costos pick them.
Oh, what about
Yes.
weasel pick?
All right.
He's like
you
holding
know
on to
what?
the mechanism and he's
Roll
got
me a
one nail
D20.
in there just
You
taking it away.
get it on a 19 or 20.
I didn't get it.
Himo, I really don't think you jamming your tail in the lock hole is going to get. All right.
What kind of lock are we talking? Old school single
I just
pin?
weasel scream.
Huh?
What kind of handcuffs are we talking? Old school
Oh, this is
single pin?
these
or
are
Manacles.
simple shackles.
They're
simple
manacles.
shackles. I take my sword and with the hilt of it, I slam down.
Break both his wrists.
Roll me an attack
I
roll.
pull away. I pull away.
All right, so he
pull
pulls
away.
away. He totally missed.
When I see that he pulls away, I extend my arms further back out, like back away from me, like straight up. Yeah, like as much back as I can, and I go, do it, do it, do it.
I'm going for his.
All right, roll an attack.
Lord, that's how you bring a hand.
Natural 19.
All right, you're able to get the short sword right into the lock, and you shatter the lock straight through.
See, Rusty.
Right now, you're free. You have
Are you
one
saying
on the
that
I
wrist.
momentarily turn back towards
You say that while running,
the
like,
orphanage, and I go,
Just give me the pick and I'll do it.
It's a pretty big pig.
No, not the sword. Give me a lock pick.
This whole thing is going while you guys are running.
Surprised I'm surprised he's running.
I'm not running. Rusty does not run, okay?
He's just briskly walking.
I am moving 30 feet every 6 seconds and fucking complaining about why I got tackled.
Fine, I'm gonna attempt to lockpick it while.
Okay.
new dog,
Roll
old
me a
tricks,
check.
donated 10, and I believe that was David who said Anthony Fajita.
That is
I told him I'm not doing it anymore.
a wild 20.
Wild 20. You're able to pick the lock. It's not that hard.
All right.
Well, you're able to pick the lock as you're moving.
With the sword.
I do not approve of this surgery on the move. This is not how we do these things.
Come, let us away. Don't forget that our feline friend is not to be seen in this city.
I think none of us are to be seen in the city at this point. We've done this before.
I
We've
weasel screech and keep running for the boat.
wait, guys. This time, should we actually kill the monarchy?
I weasel screech in agreement and we get to the boat.
Fine, then it's settled. We murder the queen before we leave.
In hopes that the boat's still there.
End the regime.
All right, so you guys are heading back to the docks?
Yeah.
All right, so rushing through, All right, I need.
Is it, so as we're rushing through, is the town busy at all, or no? You said it was
It's in the morning, so
Yeah.
like it's busy with people rushing back and forth, doing their normal, the normal morning routine that
Yeah.
you see. People are buying and selling. The shops are opening up, and people are coming out into the streets for
Yeah.
bartering and buying and selling.
I yell at the top of my lungs, or at least within people within earshot. Hurry up, guys! We're gonna be late for the farm caravan.
Okay.
What?
The what? Casa, shut up. Clearly, we're running from the gods.
Okay. So, as you scream that out, a good amount of them go, "Isn't that a tabaxi?" As you're rushing through, because you've never seen one around here.
Except a very long time ago.
So, at this point, you hear murmurs
They got a
and
bounty hunters
yelling
chasing
and
us.
screaming. And as you guys start to run, anybody looking back or no?
I am. I'm constantly.
Yeah.
All right.
I glance back now and then,
All
but
right.
I'm not.
As you look back, I mean, you're far distance from the orphanage that you.
Is there a nearby body of water? 'Cause I will swim this bitch.
Cue the Benny Hill theme.
Yeah.
But you can start to see that the guards are centering themselves, and they are coming out, and you see all four of them, and they are rushing full on.
They
towards
mean
you
to
guys.
give chase.
But you
Run
guys
faster.
are a far
Yeah.
distance
Can
away.
we see if the boat's still there?
As you guys get there, there's still people as you're rushing through. People are looking at you and noticing you, and there's some like gasps of you rushing through. You get over there, and the boatman is still there.
Yes.
Perfect.
He is sleeping though.
Okay.
Basically, like on the thing, he was waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
All night long.
I pop back into chemo form. I'm like, everyone get on the boat.
We get on the boat.
I summon a dolphin.
Hey, bud.
And I'm like, all right, give me rope. We have rope because we're competent adventurers.
You have rope.
what do you hold on to this end? I turn into a dolphin. I put the one half of the rope in the dolphin's mouth, the other half in my mouth, and we
Okay.
dolphin-powered boats to
Right.
Adventure Island.
As you
Adventure Island.
as you all jump in the
Kong
boat,
and the Crystal Skull.
you guys get the rope real quick, get it all set, lash it out. The dolphin puts its mouth right on the rope.
You go to throw me the rope, I catch it in the air.
Yeah,
while
exactly.
I look like the Animorphs book cover.
Yeah.
The
So,
whole
this is. Here, let me paint you a picture. I'm at the front of the boat, both feet planted at the tip of the boat here, and I'm holding onto the rope up here.
You're fucking Poseidon. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And being oblivious to what they're doing.
you're
I
not
just-
tying it down.
I'm holding onto it, and they have it in their mouth.
Okay.
And my feet
Roll
are
me a
planted.
strength check.
Can I like put my arm around his waist and like help him pull?
All right,
from
you get
behind?
advantage.
Because Anthony's being a chicken. Give his chocolate to
It's still an 18.
You eat
An 18.
that
Okay,
shit.
you're able to hold it. The ropes go out. The dolphins get it. Anyway, the whole time the boatman has not woken up.
Right.
He's still just passed out cold. As you guys launch forward, he gets flung back, wakes up, and he's like, "What? What's going on here?" You literally are just like going straight out, and he's just like, "Ah!"
I have my book in one hand and I'm holding a hat and I'm just like bracing myself. I've seen this episode before. I'm not losing any more personal effects to your shenanigans, Emo.
I'm still saving.
The whole time, like he's not able to get his grip as you're just going, right?
And the whole time I'm screaming at the actual dolphin. He can understand me even though I can't understand him. Faster! Swim faster!
You hear it.
In echolocation respond up your blowhole. The other dolphin is confused, like what?
Well, I hear it.
Not
Whatever
Shane.
noise.
It's gotta be like panting, like up.
So, with all this, before you guys took it nice and slow into the city with the two dolphins. It takes about a good like 20 minutes to get out and back to Liara's place.
Yeah, I think we went fast enough that no one followed us.
Yeah.
Right?
Right now, you feel like you have a leg up on anybody who's in pursuit.
Mm-hmm. But would they be able to see us landing? Like so.
You
like,
mean a fin up?
Yeah, fin up.
dolphin clap.
Yeah, exactly.
But you get to you get to the barge, which is Liara's place, and you see that your ship is set there, and all the sailors are already ready and set, just waiting for you all, because this was the time that you all agreed upon.
Yeah.
As you get there, the ship pulls up, and you kind of like, I'm guessing haphazardly pull it into the dock.
Yeah.
We hard dock it.
Yeah. We dolphin slam into the dock.
All right.
Tokyo drift into the dock.
It makes it. There's no physical damage to this little ship.
The guy, how's he doing? Is he still panting? Is he still
Right now, he kind of like caught himself, but like he just doesn't know what's going on.
He hasn't unclenched his butt cheeks yet? Okay,
No.
Cool. That'll be 3 gold, please.
Oh,
I'm the NPC now.
Process has wares if you have
We
coin.
didn't heavily ferry him.
It's true.
I mean, we did his job.
That's what I'm saying.
Is he that shook up that he's like, oh yeah, no, here.
His hair is all like blowing back
I
and
never
shit.
want to see you again in
yes, he
my life.
does. Yes, he does. He gives you 3 gold pieces back. He's so out of sort. I rolled a natural 2. He's so out of sort right now. He hands you the 3 gold back, just doesn't know what's going on.
Thank you for riding Way Runner. Please enjoy your stay on Treasure Island.
So what are you guys doing now?
I dolphin jump onto the dock and then hemo, transform on the way up. Poof, my dolphin gone.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, so we may have fucked up a little bit, and we may have fucked up a whole bunch. The queen might be after us.
We really should avoid cities. They don't seem to work out too well for us.
No, we don't.
Raise the sails, hoist the anchor, whatever else. Let's
We're
just
not
get
going
out
to
of here.
Atlantis, damn it.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know why I keep saying.
How much does an anchor weigh?
Hoist the anchor. That would be marginally difficult.
We have the technology. Yeah. So, do you think we should? I'm talking to my crew that's waiting for me now.
Oh, so you're going up onto the ship?
Yeah.
Because they're on your ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I dolphin jump and clear the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, dolphin jump onto dock.
Okay.
Onto the boat itself.
I'm like
I
sitting in this
figure
fucking canoe
You
and I'm
go
like,
up,
motherfucker.
you dump and jump, and transform,
Yeah.
and land on your feet.
Yeah. I'm like, hey fellas.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah. So
I am your captain now.
I think we need to shove off right now.
Okay, shove off!
Yeah.
Help! I'm still in this canoe.
And you guys gotta get up
Yeah,
to
they're
the
prepping
ship
the
now.
I'm helping Rusty up.
Okay. As they're prepping the boat, and it only takes a good 2 minutes. They're very skilled.
Ferryman, you should definitely come with us. I don't think you should stay here after what we just put
Yeah,
you through.
you're implicated.
What he means to say is they may think that you're in...
You're
Run
an
with
accessory
us
for
or
quadruple
die alone.
murder.
you're an accessory for shenanigans.
As you guys hopped out and you say that to him, he just walks off from you guys completely shaken. He doesn't know what the hell is going on.
Damn, we're trying to collect the NPCs.
He's so confused by what's going on. He heads off, and you can see he goes right into the bar.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
So as you guys get the boat all ready, and you guys get on, they start to shove off, and they, with as much as they can, they get the ship out and gone.
What's the closest island?
Give me that. I don't have mine. I don't know where I put it. From where you guys are at,
I got my 3 gold.
I mean, there's the largest island, which is Verley.
Closest island.
I mean, right now, there's tiny islands that are out there.
That you have planned out and mapped, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you would be able to get to them, but it would take you about half a day south.
I want an island that's a day's travel from where we are.
All right. Basically, you could probably hit up the islands that are right off of Verley. There's little islands.
We
that
go
are
to
out there.
Trinidad and Tobago. That's fine.
Yeah. There is.
Tortuga.
I am not a lad there.
You can now.
Not after,
just word.
not after
You
the last
can
time.
you can either take the choice of going around Verley or in between Verley and Honeygal. Like there's a way to get through, or you go all the way down and around. If you go down and around, it's going to add another like 3 days to your travel. But if you go straight through,
Right. I want something that's a day away. I would just want something that's a day away in case we have pursuers.
Okay.
Because we don't necessarily want to be super far from here, but we definitely do not want to be here. I have faith in you guys. Thank you so much for your services. I'm going to throw up.
they take everything that you say and they're marking off. You can see they're circling certain islands and they're setting it all up. They're going through everything.
And like how
for
fast
you.
I was swimming and how like excited I got, I definitely swallowed a bunch of seawater. And I throw up like a mild amount of seawater off the
See,
outside.
I'm kind of sad you guys never
Excuse
asked
me.
what the ferryman's name was. Came up with a really good name with him.
Reuse it for later, Doug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
when we see him in the stocks when we go back to town.
It will, unless you guys see him again, it will never come back up. So,
His name was Carl.
Damn. Really missed an opportunity for that one.
Never seen Carl again.
so
Carl.
with that, they're able to bring you down with a day's travel. You're able to go south.
Yeah.
You tell them that you want to go in between both. It's like I said, it's an extra 3 days travel around, but it is kind of. There's a bunch of islands that are haphazardly placed around. It's easy for you to go through.
Okay.
So,
While that's happening, like while we're doing the whole day thing or whatever, I go into my office and I lock the door, my captain's quarters, and I call up my good old pirate Captain Buddy on my Boost mobile phone and see if he answers.
Hey, where you at?
Where you at?
Chirp.
as you do that, you don't get an answer from it.
I'm okay. It's just Hemo. Give me a call back when you have a chance.
Did you recently eat a piece of
That's
chocolate?
perfect.
Did you recently eat a piece of chocolate? Within the last 14
I
minutes?
hope we meet him again.
Oh, you're owed a piece of chocolate. Good
Nah,
job.
I told him I'm not eating it. Kevin has to.
No, you have to eat it.
No, I don't. I told David I wasn't.
It wasn't from David, it was from Carol.
David's wife,
Yeah.
my fiance.
Yeah.
Equal parts now.
Oh, sorry. Looks like you're eating it. I already ate one.
So did I.
As have I.
We're both bitches.
Was this someone associated to the stream? Absolutely. I'll eat a whole bar. Fuck you, David.
Yeah, why not just make them like advantage rolls and like help your friends?
Because he hates us.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yes. You're eating 3?
He is now. You shouldn't have said anything. You would have popped that in his mouth.
I'll eat 3 for $100.
That's not even. It's $10 a pop. No,
Right. We're gonna take that
He
money.
just burnt you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
We're gonna take that money and find out what a grapple means.
during this whole time, I mean, it's the whole day to get down there. During this time, what are you guys doing?
So I attempted to call him,
You attempted to call.
and I just left that message on his voicemail.
Okay.
I want to attempt to gather the 4 of us in one place,
Okay.
if possible.
All right. So it depends on what they're doing.
Yep.
I'm in my office for a while. Attempted to call. Like I keep trying to get in contact.
He's using up all his daytime minutes.
Oh, yeah.
No, I guess I'm gonna have to try after 8 again.
Excuse me, Hemo. Hemo. I just keep knocking. Hemo.
Yeah, you know how to unlock it.
Hemo.
Yeah.
It's not
Hemo.
locked.
Huh?
You don't lock it, so.
I said I locked it.
Oh, you locked it.
Yeah, this time he-
Hemo, are you in there?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, hold on, and I summon a tiny monkey who I named Jack, and he goes and opens the door.
Okay.
I keep knocking.
No, I named you Monkey
Yeah, the monkey opens the door.
Hello. Are you Hemo? Wait, you don't have a beard.
Hey,
Oh, there you are.
I'm sitting at the desk.
I actually need access to this conspiracy board.
Oh yeah, no, help yourself. I move out of the way.
Thank you. I come in and set up shop.
My monkey has genuine interest in what Rusty is doing.
Now, Hemo, back to business.
Sits on
'cause
his.
It attempts to. The monkey attempts to climb easily on your shoulder. It's a small monkey. It's like, I think, what are they called? Macaques?
Capuchin?
Does it bite? Because
Macaque?
Can your cock do push-ups?
Macaque is a type of monkey.
I know it is.
What did you say, though?
The joke wouldn't have...
he wants to know if your
It's
macaque
a family restaurant.
can do push-ups.
That's not what he said.
But anyway.
Yeah, no, it's a little, like, capuchin monkey.
It doesn't bite. I've been seeing a lot of biting going on
I
recently.
have no idea. I just created it.
Are you in full control of it?
don't know. I think really hard at it to do a cartwheel.
Doesn't do it.
What? No, I have control over it. I don't have complete control, but it listens to my suggestions. It's
Yeah,
how
you
control-
tell it what to do.
It's how control animal works.
But you tried to like think it.
We have a telepathic link.
Where?
Me and my animals have a telepathic link when you conjure.
Really?
Yeah, that's a real thing. I'll look up conjure animals, but I've controlled. It's a concentration spell, and I
Yeah,
have controlled
but
them
you have
while
to-
I'm in beast form. I've made them do what I want, and you've let me do that up to this point. But now that it's novel, my monkey can't do a cartwheel. I break out.
It's done.
I break out my organ grinder, right? And I ask the monkey to collect change.
Now he collects change for you. You get 4 copper pieces and 2 silver.
I
From
sniff.
Rusty alone.
I sniff.
Fascinating.
I sniff the monkey on my shoulder.
It smells ethereal.
No, it smells like smoking and drinking.
Oh yeah,
What kind of a monkey did you summon?
the best kind.
So anyway,
He's the champion knife fighter of the Fey Monkey Wilds.
oh, well, you're that monkey. I lay out the book
Oh, I still have the contract.
and my notes, and we get back to talking about things that are important.
Okay.
Okay, so from what I have translated, it seems that Gavra Labine has been up to this shenanigans for quite some time, dating back to ancient times near the town of Slayton's. Now, apparently, there seemed to be some sort of dungeon and adventuring group that went in to stop him, and they were able to thwart him through the efforts of the strong arms and the powerful weapons. But apparently, there is a cave somewhere around there where he is going to attempt to summon another one of those demons onto the material plane. I believe that one of our first goals should be to go there and stop him before he does it this time.
Okay, so they only obey verbal commands, but they do obey commands.
Cool.
You didn't listen to anything I just said, did you?
I did. I was doing both at the same time. So I'm trying to get a hold of the guy who I leased this boat from.
Yes, Pirate King, yes.
Yeah. To see if there is anything that we should do or can do in regards to that queen, because imagine her being evil, she might have some connection to him.
How do you know she's evil?
She was the one that was in charge of all the orphanages. She had a vampire lady that was running them, sucking the souls from children. And they told us directly that she was out talking to the queen. So imagine the queen is privy.
Oh, yes.
Also, there's a whole island of people that are like, fuck the queen, she's evil, we hate her.
That's true. There's
And all
probably
these orphans.
there's probably something there.
Yeah.
But what are we to do about it now?
I
We already left.
we're only a days away. That's why I wanted to call. I always forget his name. What is his name?
Gavril.
No, not Gavril.
His
I know
name
Gavril
is,
is.
Jack Urban.
no,
Yeah, Jack
it's-
Urban. I wanted to call Jack Urban, but he won't answer. What is the fucking Pirate King's name? Captain Barbosa?
No,
Ars?
a toll of ours.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ars.
Ars. That's
Yeah,
it. Ars.
I keep
yeah.
calling Ars, or trying to get in touch with Ars to see if he knows anything about that and if there's potentially any connection, because the man is well connected. He's a wealth of information.
Fair enough.
So I got us a day away, so potentially we're safe enough here that we can figure out what our next step is.
Right. Again, existential crises.
Yes. Yeah. I think we have a day to wait. You humored my orphan wrangling, but that could have potentially led us to a bigger problem, which could be part of our big bad. You know what I mean?
Potentially, but I have revealed this information already.
Yes.
This is the no. That is the assume.
Well, so my suggestion: how about we wait a little bit, see if I can get a contact back from him. If we don't get a contact back in a day's time, we leave and go do that.
We still haven't gotten a couch.
I haven't been home since we got home.
Yeah. Yes. It's been quite some time.
You want a couch?
I feel
The
like
boat?
we should have a couch.
Is there not a couch on the boat?
No, not the boat. The boat is not home.
Oh, the couch is home.
So in this situation, are we the fathers that went out for
Where the fuck did Casas come
Have you
from?
been in here this whole time? You were really creepy. Stop doing
Yeah,
that.
they were both waiting outside the
The
door.
monkey violently hisses.
I am very, very sneaky. Let me change your socks.
Yeah. So
Fine, Hemo. I will humor your orphan wrangling for another day. But we really should take care of this.
it's bigger than the orphans now,
Oh. You know what?
in my opinion, from what I've gathered.
Fair enough. We will put our apocalyptic threat to the side for 24
The
hours.
queen could have something to do with it. She's sucking souls for a reason.
That was just a vampire.
How do you know it's just her? I know the queen's not like Queen Vampire. She worked directly under the queen.
If she's Queen Vampire, we probably shouldn't put ourselves directly in the way.
She might be working with Gavril Lavigne.
Potentially. But that's a long shot, don't you think?
Evil breeds evil.
I have not found anything that directly correlates them.
How many
I
souls
point
do
to a
you
random
require
string on
to
the board.
summon something?
I'm sorry, what?
How many souls are required to summon something?
Well, let's see. The last time that I toiled with necromancy and never.
Just a thought.
What do you think of me, Cassus? Lord, I'm a scholar, not some.
The monkey crosses its arm and shakes its head.
Books in your years of studying.
Eats a fish.
I'm sorry?
You have not come
Hey.
across this
Eats
in
a
your
dried
years of
fish.
studying.
I've hunted a necromancer before, but I have never. Well, then Gavril was the other encounter, but I've never toiled in the workings of it myself. No, it's generally considered evil.
Yeah, but nothing in your books and your research that say how many would like what the requires of.
Well, the last time Gavril sacrificed what, 4 people to bring that?
I mean, not
that
technically people, but yeah, humanoids.
yeah. Well, living creatures.
Everyone's souls are equal.
They're all living. I mean,
So we know he's a tree hugger.
What, have you looked at me once during this time we're together?
Have you finally figured out that the druid is a
Where the
tree
fuck did he come from?
I've been standing outside the door for like 10 minutes
Atlantis,
now.
was it?
somewhere around there. Bikini Bottom?
Bikini Bottom.
Wow.
Zarazi.
was-
Zarazi.
That was pretty good, actually.
I don't understand.
So, yes. Well, and then we also have to free the furbolgs, but we should probably deal with Gavril before that. The longer we get distracted, the more his best laid plans come to fruition.
That is absolutely true.
So then our next step is Sladen's to find that tomb where this war happened outside of the city.
Everything that I'm translating from the book points for us to go back there.
Give it 24 hours. And if I don't hear anything back, we will head that way.
I'm okay with 24 hours.
Rust?
Yes, you have your 24 hours. I would like to do further research on vampires if we're going to be continuing to hunt them. Is Van Helsing aboard?
Hold on, let me check. Do we have a van on board?
Any of you crewmates, Van?
No.
Did we
How about those brothers from Supernatural? We got to be
Dean,
Dean or Sam?
Sam.
Yeah.
Jensen?
Yeah, Jensen or Arbeluncle or whatever his name is.
Jared.
the brothers Grimm
Jared
by any chance?
Padalecki.
Yeah. No, Jensen.
Jensen Ackles.
Ackles, there you go.
Wow, you know the actors' names and all.
I love the show.
It's a good show.
I have watched it for far longer than I care to admit. I have watched it for.
But anyway, all right. So you're still calling?
Yeah, I sit and I wait.
You used
Gentlemen.
to call me on my cell phone.
I don't know why you would give me his number if you didn't want me to call him.
Gentlemen, since we are all in one place, I want to take advantage of this moment to apologize for my attitude when we first met. A fortnight prior to me meeting you, I had found adventurers that had agreed to help, and they asked me to wait in the pub, and then they never showed up again, which is why I was somewhat.
That sounds just like us.
Yeah, so you were offended. You were offended
I
by
befriended,
strangers, so then you
Well,
offended strangers.
they also did steal your money.
Yes, they took the 15 pieces
Krabby
of
Patty
gold
formula?
they asked me for and left me stranded in a city I had never been to. I do apologize for my attitude. As Hemo put it, I did not mean to be a sassy summon.
Rusty,
What
Rusty,
a callback!
Rusty giggles. Rusty giggles and says,
Did you write that down?
Remember, the guys from my high school called me that, so it's up here.
That's what's up here?
Sassy Sam.
Yo, that's good!
Is that like a high school joke at School of Fish?
See? He gets it! He understands it!
I'm going to throw up.
That
I
being
accept
said,
your
I am
apology.
going to take a swim for a while.
I accept your apology. Atlantis is last still though.
Sarezi. Sarezi.
Yes. We We accept your apology, and that's fine as long as you continue to prove to be useful.
You stab things with your spork.
we never said anything about helping you, though.
That is technically true.
Oh, but you
He's
will.
kinda joined us.
He's like, you will.
I've got the perfect test of trust. Listen, you're Ash, right?
Wait, where the fuck is Brutus?
Where is Brutus? Is he not on the
Probably
boat?
asleep somewhere.
Is this Brutus person the dog guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought I saw him
Arcane
curled
Knight
up in a
companion.
corner in the bottom of the last, what is it called? Hold of the ship?
Did you just, so wait, you just jumped on our ship, my ship, and then you just, like, did whatever you wanted?
When you looked for him, he wasn't there. If you guys looked.
Oh, fuck.
Earlier.
Did we leave Brutus?
I'm still stuck on the strange fish man, like, going through the whole ship.
Huh? No one was around. What was I supposed to do? Look at the same place? I just kind of wandered around the public
Made yourself
areas.
home?
Yup.
The bowels of the ship were the public areas?
Sassy as salmon.
His cot is the barrel of fish.
Yeah.
Can you bring me?
I stopped doing that. Your bed is now the crow's nest.
Speak up, man. Can't hear you.
Can you bring me exotic fish?
If I find one, I will.
You can't.
You have a trout in your mouth. He's like, my mother.
Okay. Triton, not fish. Two different species.
I can't call them to you, like.
I can tell them to come, but I have to be in the water, and one of them would have to swim by for me to be able to be like, hey, jump in my bag.
There we go,
Which
guys.
they would
Hey,
do.
Hey, you want to die?
I am not that.
I've got some single fishes in here that are waiting for you, just for you.
You should see the digs I got you.
You beat
That
me
was good.
to it, man.
It's J-Day.
Local single fish in your area.
Must have 2 blowholes.
Preferably four.
Much.
Oh, man.
Well,
So-
perfect then, gentlemen. We found ourselves a renewable source of dinner.
So you're
And I
I've been
salute
catching
and
fish.
whoosh,
right out. Okay.
jump right off the side of the boat and begin to swim around, seeing what I can.
Now that he's gone, talking
What
about
sassy
going
salmons
underwater.
are around.
You guys don't think it's weird he just wandered through our ship? Without telling anyone?
All of my belongings are on me, so.
I mean, it's fair. But still. Where's Mikey?
Where's Mikey and Brutus?
Yeah, where is Brutus? So we just cannot find Brutus.
Okay, well, let's call a sailor.
You guys go searching for him?
I thoroughly searched the boat for Brutus. And his belongings. If I don't
searched
see them.
You find his belongings,
I
like
searched for
his pack and whatnot, in his room.
We're his pack.
You're the pun master
Yeah,
tonight.
no, geez, you're on point.
My
You find
shitty pun.
you find like his pack and whatnot, but you don't find any of his armor, his weapons, or anything like that.
Oh, I guess he went back to Zombie Town?
Won't you take
Perhaps that his additional life that was granted to him has expired.
I would have taken it back too.
That's weird, though. I don't see any cemeteries around here, so where could he be?
You wouldn't happen to have a micro USB over there, would you?
I don't.
Anyway, I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. We should
I mean,
just.
yeah, he randomly
Micro
popped up
USB?
one time. I'm sure it'll happen again. I hope.
No,
Unless
micro
he's like
USB?
sleeping in the bar. We did just like shove off without checking to see if Brutus was here. I asked the crewman. I'm like, hey, did you guys see that
That's what it
dog boy anywhere?
I just like one's walking by.
Yeah.
You ask him, he's like, "No, we didn't see anybody.
Like on or off the ship?
No."
No dog people?
You remember who I'm talking about, right? You met him.
Yeah, he was preaching his God to us.
Yeah, you guys are here with him for the time. When's the last time you had seen him? Because when we left you like a day ago, he was here.
Well, we haven't seen him at all. We thought he was with you guys. You guys said that you would meet us here.
We left him at the bar with you guys? I think is actually where we technically left
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, when you guys left, he left right after.
Ah, shit. We left him with the queen. He's a vampire now.
Well, they didn't see him on land, so they don't know that he's with us.
True. Oh, you mean them? Like the vampires? Yes. Okay.
Oh, and Queen Van.
Assuming.
The alleged bloodsucker.
So if anything, he could just be strolling the city like
Maybe
regular Joe
he's
Schmo.
taking a walk like a good boy. I am unsure.
Okay, then I
I think
guess.
I made us dock on this island for a day.
Yeah, since we have a day to kill now.
What are all these shenanigans we're going to get into for the next 39 minutes, aka 24 hours?
I go search for my.
You do have scrying.
Oh, it is available today. Yeah, you're not wrong.
You want to scry that guy?
How about we scry the queen?
Sure.
No, actually, we'd probably be more concerned about Brutus.
Yeah.
I will scry Brutus.
Okay. You go to cast the spell. It reaches out. It can't find a connection.
Thank you, Doug.
Usually,
Thanks for making me do
He
that.
knew we were going to.
Usually when you cast the crying spell, the scrying spell,
Cry, motherfucker.
you
I
feel
don't want to
that,
be grappled.
you feel it connect to something and it can resist it.
Right.
This, it goes out and it cannot find a man.
It says error for Brutus cannot be found.
You do know that is from the spell because you do have it. From that spell, if something is not on the same plane of existence as you, it cannot find it.
Hey, he's back in Halloween Town.
Oh, they're the best Keyblades there.
The best Keyblade.
He's at the Calabar bar.
So,
Davy Jones' locker.
I have completely fucking lost.
Too many pop culture references for you?
Yeah, I'm like,
So many puns and pop culture references.
well, fuck. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, so, we're docked at an island, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it an inhabited island?
I mean, this is the. I figured you guys were doing this as you were traveling.
Yeah, and that's all happening. while we're
So,
traveling.
I mean, from here, you're still early in the morning. You are it will take you a whole day to get to an island that they're going to pick. Then you can kind of figure that they're going to pick something so remote that figuring out what you guys want, that you don't have to worry about something. But, I mean, it will take travel time to get down there.
Cool. I NPC gaze up at the sky until either I get a phone call, but they interact with me, or we hit the island.
Okay. So what are you doing for the rest of the day?
We land at the island?
I mean, you guys are traveling.
Yeah.
So it's early in the morning. You can read the book.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you have 3 shots on the book.
All right.
Kasos, what you've been doing is you've just
depending
been
on-
training
looking
with
for
Mikey. And Ash, you're...
Can I return and how many fish can I bring with me?
roll me a d20.
D20?
Do you have a net with you?
Everyone's a fisherman on it except for me.
I mean, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
so
Do I need to get fishing proficiency? Like,
We don't need to. Everyone else does it.
Oh,
Remember,
But I
that's
feel
why-
left
that's why I
out.
played Final
Just
Fantasy 15 too,
straight,
remember,
no
everyone's
adding
master of
nothing?
fishing.
I feel left
10.
out, dude.
10.
Dip your
10?
bird in the water. Be like, I'll go with you.
You're able to get
I summon
2 fish that you've
Fireball.
never seen before.
I don't even know what
this
kind
is,
they are.
Yeah, this is an area that you've never been in, but you grab these 2 fish, and you come up to the surface, and you can see that the one is like a bright blue sheen to it, and the other one is glowing green,
Okay,
like a neon green.
gotcha. I find my feline friend, slap the fish in front of him, and I'm gonna go,
Okay.
this is what I could find in our vicinity.
Interesting. Have I seen these fish before? Nope.
They're from deep.
They are from deep. Oh. How big are they?
It doesn't mean he hasn't seen it before. He's seen some deep fish when I rolled that Nat 20 octopus thing.
Yeah, they were all surface fish. These are like from deep.
I can go much further down.
They're like the blue one is about 8 inches long. From
Is that a challenge?
head to
Hey,
tail. and
As I said it, I
the
was
green
like, this
one
is not gonna go
is
well.
10 inches.
About weight, give or take. The 8-inch one, I can't see
Maybe
way
about-
more than a pound.
Yeah, maybe about 10 ounces, maybe 12.
Between the two of them, or
Yeah,
a piece?
each.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be a nice little special treat.
After I give him the fish, I'm going to find the prow. Is that the prow? Like the tip of the
Bow.
I'm asking because I've never
The tip?
cared to learn. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the tip.
Just the tip.
I'm gonna sit on the tip.
Okay.
Before you leave me, do you eat fish?
I think we're done for the day. I think we're
I
done.
eat fish. I eat sausage. I eat whatever.
He's
served.
just out there hoisting the mainsail. Swabbing the poop deck. Just doing it all.
swing the jib.
All right. So,
I'm literally just gonna meditate on the tip of the boat.
all right. So it takes a little bit. He brings back
Yeah, I
the
mean,
fish.
I'll
I need 3 rolls from you.
I will study the book. Is 3 rolls going to eat the whole day? Because I feel like if we get to the island, if there's anything to do, I'm going to want to do stuff. If it's a largely featureless island,
Yeah, it's he asked for
There's not a dungeon delve?
He asked for an island that's in the middle of nowhere.
And there's not like ancient ruins or a dungeon delve or like a little, Trog City or
We
something?
secretly find the location of where they're trying to summon the guy.
Perhaps there's a trading post in the cellar that's full of rum and pirate skeletons.
I like where this is going.
We accidentally usurp
finished
Gavril. Like,
all
wait,
the rum.
we get off the boat. We're like, and Gavril Levine gets off
Yeah,
his
he's
boat.
like
He's
they're
like,
suntanning. They're suntanning. He's like drinking half a coke.
Yeah.
It's like making lunchtime.
you guys are good. I'm pretty sure I had like 4 months.
Another vampire queen is just like, did you just kill my sister? I felt a disturbance in the vampire force.
12, 11, and 7.
Okay. Well, with that, I mean, there's only a few left. So
Just skip.
that's you get the whole list.
Yeah.
There you go. So no more cut up everything.
You know how
You're on the bottom of the second page.
Oh, there's repeats here.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. I told you I'd give you the whole thing if so
Like
you
that's
get
the
all
book.
of it.
You got excerpts.
All right, cool. So I can get rid of all the trims. So all this work I did. So, all right.
Now you get to see if anything's out of order.
I told you from the beginning. It was like 3 or maybe 5 episodes ago. You asked me the same question.
Doug, I
You
am
will get
so
them all
sick
in
of your
one
lack of communication.
It's like putting together a whole puzzle and then you get to look at the box at the end. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Wow, that was a good one.
I like how you just fist pounded him. He's just like,
Pulling shit out of my ass. Everyone else liked it. Dance monkeys.
let's see.
The monkey starts dancing.
He's just still crossed.
He's leaning like a
He's
cholo.
doing this.
The monkey's very clearly not understanding why it's dancing with its arms crossed.
Oh god,
So-
that was
I didn't
good.
read that before.
That was
Doug.
a good one.
The last page is new,
He's just salty.
and I think the bottom one on that second page.
Oh man.
No,
So-
I read that before.
Okay. Well, then the third page is the one
where
that's
we're
new
at.
to you.
A moment, a question.
Okay.
The 10 points off my total, is that like permanent or was it until the long run?
So
Or-
as you guys took their long rest, it went to max.
Okay. Thank you.
Over a long rest, it went back to normal,
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. I'm still meditating.
as
on the-
Hemo said earlier, the day before.
I was
moved out from
unaware of
former
whether the-
circumstance.
Okay.
Did I find Mikey yet?
Yes, you found. Yeah, you found Mikey. He actually has found a small, what looks like a closet, and has made into a makeshift room. He's got like a nice little hammock in there.
I know
set
I
up.
don't know Mikey, but he's quite an industrious youth.
A poster of like a half-dressed Dro, like on the wall.
Mikey,
Yeah,
are you comfortable in here?
yeah, wouldn't have picked it.
Well, I mean, you are aware you have the whole ship that is essentially yours to roam about. You have the captain's quarters, which is more than ample to sleep in. But I mean, if you're comfortable here, that's
Also,
okay
where
too.
there's like a room that he could have
Yeah.
boards on.
Yeah.
I'm fine here.
Okay, just making sure.
Gentlemen, who again is wearing?
I don't know who you're talking to. He's not supposed to play. Were you still
I'm at the
were you
table
studying in
with
your room? Where were you studying the book? In your room or in my office?
Are
Wherever
you-
I come find you guys and ask you that question.
We're all separated right now.
Yeah.
One by one. Warren?
Davis?
Are you?
Wyron.
Wyron. Wyron?
Wyron was the
The
old
king.
king.
The
Can
old
I
king.
consult the
He
conspiracy
was the old
board?
king.
Do you have the papers?
I gave you my notes before. They should be on there.
Yes, but I want to do this actively on stream and camera as
That is
opposed
fine.
to
Yes,
read notes until the end.
It is the old king I remember from notes that I took.
What old king?
From Fandolin. I know it's late.
Anything else you can remember about him?
Supposedly it broke a truce. Bunch of Dro died. Something, blood curse.
What do you mean? That's something is very important.
Well, that's the part I don't know.
Okay, fine. I have finished translating the book.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Net 20.
Okay. You remember that Wyron Kieras was the Drow King's son.
Drop prince.
Yeah, he was the prince when King Mogan fought his father, Adrison.
Yeah.
That's where his father was killed in battle, and Wyron was the one who vowed that he would get back at him.
And Gavryl's his brother. Gavryl's his brother.
From previous notes, Gavril is, from what you're able to acquire out of the notes that you have, it feels like he is somewhat of kin to Wyron.
Got it. Okay, Hemo, I have finished translating the text.
Oh, please illuminate me.
Okay. Why has a war started?
And Wyron was the necromancer. That you fought.
That's the one you killed.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was trying. All right. Shit. What side of this are we on? I don't even know anymore. Why has a war started? Why has King Mogan forsaken our people for such crimes that we have not committed? We are only here for peace. We want our people to live for generations. Why genocide? We have lost fathers, mothers, children, and for what? It has been 45 days since Mogan killed my master. I cannot believe they were able to sneak in and execute him in his bed. No one heard them or saw them. I just cannot believe this. They paraded throughout our city with his head on a pike, and anyone who came out to protest, they slaughtered them on the street. We escaped through the underground tunnels, but as we were running as we were running, some of them noticed that they were burning the houses down. We are happy to be alive, but at what cost to our people? Wyron?
Yep.
My master's son has vowed to get his revenge as we reached a safe area away from the carnage. I have heard of a forest that seems endless.
That's the Endless Woods. That's where I'm from.
We are taking a large amount of us there while Wyron plans to strike back at Mogan. He will die for what he did. All we wanted was peace for our people, and now Mogan will feel the wrath of us all.
Oh, so there's a bunch of Drow in the Endless Woods.
So the Furbolgs are the hybrids of the Drow and the surface dwellers that...
What? I don't think so. We have more of a history with the Giants than the Elves.
Well, are you familiar with any races that may be half Drow, half something?
I don't recall seeing anything like that. I know the Endless Woods. I know they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. Do I recall seeing any Drow? Because this happened a long time ago, right?
So this happened a very long time ago.
I should have seen Drow, unless they built their own
but
Underdark.
you've...
Yeah,
but
139.289?
But you've never come across it.
Yeah, I've never any Drow at all, or signs of any Drow. Any tales of any Drow from my villagers? Bunch of old people there.
Half Drow, elves?
I mean, with normal song, with stories and whatnot, there are tales of all different races. Drow...
I mean, for the Furbolgs, it's very, it's a very niche area.
You guys have, one massive city, which is where you guys are. And that was where you were able to expand and...
I mean, where it was. I did.
Village.
Yeah, it was a village.
Yeah.
City is too.
Village. I'm sorry. But it was a large village. But with normal songs and stories, there were talks of... There were humans.
Yeah.
But you more or less the songs...
Yeah, I was aware of Chad. I know that.
Yeah, speak... not less of humans, but they're just human beings, and they're just here, and they don't...
cut down our trees and we're captive.
Yes. The Drow, not so much, but there are some tales of the Drow, but they're nothing significant.
Even so, through contact with all the other tribes and stuff, I've never... No, which is surprising, because through the Endless Woods, all of us Furbolgs generally do contact or stay in contact, and I really have not heard much about them.
Maybe they never got there.
Or maybe they went on the other side of Chatta, which is where I'm not very familiar with. Furbolgs generally don't travel to that point.
Is it still the woods?
The Endless Woods, technically, yeah. But, I mean, we kind of had to deal with the humans back in the day. They keep to themselves and don't bother us, and we don't bother them. So we steered clear of east of the city.
I'm not exactly too sure what to make of all of this. I'm not actually positive who is the bad guy, really, even.
At this point, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah. Even if we found this race of people, I don't know what we would say to them. Be like, hey, we read about you in a book. Are you doing bad things?
Well, I mean, they potentially were. And I mean, even if those people are still alive, God, do I know the lifespan of Drow?
Half Drow.
Yeah, it was in that one song that you heard as
No,
a child.
they admittedly came to the surface from the Underdark and were banging surface dwellers to make a hybrid race.
Okay. So I don't know how long half throw.
I read that in this fanfic
mean,
that was handed to
This
me.
fanfic.
being that, I mean, I would say with stories and
And those
whatnot, you would
began
know
the
that they do
Pegasus.
live for, close to 1,000, maybe 2,000 years.
That's what furbows
But
are.
that's just a drow
Yeah.
themselves.
So the halfsies
So
get
you-
halfsies.
You would think that, especially with half elves and whatnot,
Mainly 500.
around that time, I would think.
Oh, so I mean, they could potentially still be alive, but again, they could be to the east of the city. They could be ruling Chado for all I know and have enslaved the furbolgs. Honestly, I don't know.
Do you think that would be Gavril's home base? Stay with his people?
Chada?
Well, I mean, with his people, somewhere in the Endless Woods.
I mean, if his people ever made it there, but again, like me living there for the majority of my life, never came across a drone. Not once. So it's curious.
Well-
So the only thing that I could think of is that they would be on the other side of the city or perhaps around the city.
And
So
Wyron
it-
was just hanging out in the catacombs beneath the city, or?
Yeah. No, it was a weird dimension.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the city. It was a different
We
place,
really
for
need
certain.
to find a way to open one of these doors so we can investigate it further.
The only thing that we have that could give us any inkling is the broken crystal that we got from the statue.
We're gonna have to try it when we get back there.
We will.
I need-
But also, I think it would be beneficial. Well, we have to go to China eventually to free my people when the slave auction happens. So we could go up early and investigate the other side of the Endless Woods where we don't generally travel.
True. I still think we should stop in Slayton's just for a little bit to check out and see if we can find where he's going to try to summon this demon, and additionally try to get into wherever Wyron was.
No, absolutely. And it could potentially give us a lead on the happenings in Chada if the half-dro are in that area.
Agreed.
So that could give us more ammunition for our blunderbusses.
So you say roughly 500 years. So what year is
Through
it
one
now?
of those, there's a drawing that explains
It has been
the
130 years
You
since
see that? That's a
the
drawing.
war.
What is it?
That's the drawing of the wand that he spoke about in one of the.
Did you draw this? Did you draw this?
I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the war was 130 years ago, so
That's when he talks about the wand that killed everybody. That's right below it.
Okay.
a
All right.
drawing.
So then, Wyron and Gavel then aren't using any sort of magics to extend their life.
I mean, they could still be doing that.
Yeah, but if the war was less than 500 years ago, then they're just living out their lives, normally, not
They
magically.
don't seem too natural to me. Also, yeah, why was Warren so old now then?
Dum dum dum.
Maybe he was using his life energy.
That
for
war was
something
only
else.
130 years ago. Isn't it?
And that dude was.
Well, yes, but they
was
they
dusty.
must not have been born right before it, so
How does he
that
keep
they
getting into my
were
office?
in
The
power.
war? Oh wait, did you mention the war?
Yeah.
The one
I said the war was
that's with
130
King
years ago.
Mogan. It wasn't 130 years ago.
How long ago was the war then?
It was-
It was in my notes.
No, it's some time. We're talking about thousands of years.
The book in
was
the
a long
book, the
fucking
word
time.
was
Okay, so they
130
are
years ago.
extending their lives somehow.
Through unnatural means.
We must find out what that is so I can use it for myself.
I don't want you to die, but I also don't want you to be one of them.
Well, I mean, generally I have no malicious inklings unless it's against
Tapioca.
monarchies and tapioca. Fuck tapioca.
It's not
Every
a good
time I
tapioca.
see tapioca, I'm like, why isn't this just butterscotch? You know?
It is. It is butterscotch.
Honestly,
It's
if I was going-
it's butterscotch's cousin you don't invite to the family parties.
If I was going to perform any amount of genocide, it would exclusively be against tapioca trees or whatever is producing that swill.
They grow on trees.
Is that true? Did I know that?
Tapioca comes from trees.
Total shot in the dark. Who would have?
Tapioca is a root vegetable.
Isn't it from a tree? Isn't it tapioca from trees?
No.
How does the fish
It's
know
like a
this?
potato.
I don't know how he's in my office.
Tapioca is made out of yucca, cassava.
I'll burn it all.
Anyways, in this world, it's from trees. That makes a lot more sense.
The trees have bowls of tapioca.
They're actually, that's why we don't go to the side of the city where the tapioca trees are. They're real combative. Remember those other trees we talked to? They're like them, but more jerky.
Yep.
Triggered
now
and
canon.
rusty.
Tapioca
They're now
trees
going to
are
be
assholes.
tapioca trees.
New character goal. We have to wipe out all tapioca from the face of the wild
Purge
colony.
tapioca.
Purge it.
I mean, I love boba tea.
Erase it from the history books. All of it.
But yeah, anyways, so yeah, they're definitely doing something on natural means. I don't want you to die. Don't want you to turn evil. So yeah, hopefully we could find out how they're using that, and then we can use it in a better fashion. And then once you use it, completely destroy it, so that we don't have a bunch of immortal people going around. Because I feel like immortals just get bored and they're like, hey, I have nothing else to do. Let's fucking kill a bunch of kids' parents and make them orphans.
Orphans.
Well then, Hemo, I certainly won't be sharing the secrets of immortality with you.
I don't want to live forever.
Because clearly you are already like on the inkling, you know.
I'm not. I'll be lucky if I make it to Tuesday.
At the rate we're going.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday.
The world is bleak. Oh, see you guys.
All right, turn the cameras off.
So,
Where's Anthony?
I'll be lucky if I make it to Tuesday. That's tomorrow.
I don't know what day it is. It's fucking
Fantasyland?
yeah.
So,
the Sword Coast.
with this,
What are our rake days in the Sword Coast? What does our calendar look like? We have two
Here?
suns. Yes.
I'll have to look it up. I have a calendar already made.
Is it on the Google Drive?
It's on the Google Drive somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I'll find it and I'll give it to you guys. So you guys know what, I'll mark off the day, so you guys know what's going on. I actually have holidays on there and all too. So,
Yes, the summer
I went real
solstice.
deep.
It is Brisk Mania today, I believe.
I'll get it for you guys. I'll have it printed out by
Cool.
next.
Yeah,
by
because I want to
next
celebrate Furbog holidays, and because they're all Bacchanal, everyone. I decided.
Isn't that satyrs?
Well, yes.
Are you guys?
Hi,
Well, the whole time that you've been trying to call, you haven't got an answer.
It's like Woodstock every day at the village.
But
Is it?
from here, you can travel back to. Well, you guys said what? You're going to Sladen's.
Real.
So traveling back there, we're looking at like about 4 to 5 day travel.
We are sitting here for 24 hours until I hear anything back. I didn't
Okay.
hear anything back
You didn't hear anything back the whole time that you're here.
that entire time. So
Yeah.
once we stopped the island, I got off the island and explored it. Are we at the island?
Yeah, you're at the island right now.
I would like to walk
if you
around.
guys aren't doing anything the whole time, you get to the island.
I would like to walk around.
All right, you walk around. It is a barren island. Like it's
Is
not.
it a sandbar?
Yeah, there's not much. No, not a sandbar, but like there's not much there. There is
No Tyrannosaurus Rexes?
no.
No hidden treasure chests?
No dungeons?
Roll me investigation.
Is it a single tree?
No Gavril making
No,
lunch.
Are
there
Right.
right in the center there is a large grouping of coconut trees.
That's not tapioca, but I also don't like coconut that much.
I don't know that you don't like coconut. I'm
Alright.
gonna go like
There are
poke with my
There are
trident
no
'cause I wanna
dungeons.
taste it.
there are no monsters. Apart from the squawk of a few parrots and whatnot, there's nothing going on here.
Hemo, turn into a shovel and then we'll dig to the dungeon.
I mean, the closest I can do is swordfish. And I want to be able to breathe, and the hole would just be like kind of like a line, and I'm just not doing it.
Fine. Who wants to get teleported 500 feet below the ground?
Wait, what?
I'm
can
trying to get a coconut from the coconut tree.
I can turn into a burrowing animal. I turn
You're
into a
able to
bearded
climb up the
tropical
tree.
groundhog.
Take some time. but
Bearded
you're able to get there.
tropical ground.
Yeah, I'm a galar.
the coconuts in my
I'm a
mouth.
low and bidoof.
He's on a lowland Bidoof.
Wow. So, so you're barreling?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not. Turn off the cameras.
We're not going
I
that
talk
way.
to the parrots, and I'm like, oh hey, have you seen any? These are my favorite snacks.
Sorry.
Anything exciting
I
ever
love
happen on
them.
this
You should
island?
eat
You
them
guys
too.
just fly here for vacation?
Are you asking the sailors?
Parrots?
Oh, the parrots?
We don't talk to humans in this
Oh.
campaign, don't
Uh,
we? Every time we
as you're
talk
like-
to humans, they're angry.
Yeah. Also,
Oh, they're
one
chasing
animal
us.
dies.
as you're, let me see. Let me look up a parrot's intelligence.
They're pretty high.
Yes, it should be.
Those orphans weren't even thankful.
They didn't have a chance to be. We broke in, from what they know, we broke into their house, killed their dad, and left.
This is what we get for helping orphans.
Were we orphans?
I'm so happy we did that.
They're orphans.
Yeah, I felt like, well, I mean, I didn't think it all the way through.
Oh, we got a toy doll. That's right.
Oh, we have a
I think
bear.
it's probably
Yeah.
haunted.
Oh, it is probably haunted.
As
We'll go back.
as you're screaming up to the parrots, asking them questions, you can hear them chirping back and forth. The one's like, "Did you hear that?" The other one's like, "What?" That. You hear that? No.
Fellas, I'm right here.
There it is.
Yep.
I didn't hear it. What'd it say?
Hello.
Whoa. There it is.
Me with the beard.
I take out my blunderbuss. I'm fucking done with birds.
What do you mean? This is for the birds?
Yeah, they literally have a -5 to
Yeah, I turned into a giant pelican and swallowed them both.
They have a -5?
Yeah, they're
Parrots? It's so weird.
yeah,
I didn't know you could get
they're
negatives.
at a 1.
Yeah. The weasel has like a -4 strength, -4 intelligence, -4 charisma.
Yeah.
It keeps all my rolls for most of the stuff anyways, except for strength.
Yeah.
Well, weasels should have a -4 charisma because they're not that.
Yeah, you don
like
they're cunning.
you don the strength, dex,
Yeah.
and con of that, but you keep your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing to see here on this largely featureless island. Can we get moving?
I don't know, you want a parrot?
I do not want a parrot.
I found these hairy balls.
Please get out of my room.
How does it keep you in my
You're like in the bathroom. He like comes up from behind you. Did you see these? But
These hairy balls.
as you guys,
Get out of my room.
as you guys all
How did you get in here?
turn in
where I
for the
sleep.
night, we are going to break for the night.
Wait, I burned all my spell slots. I burned all my spell slots.
All right, you burn all your spell slots.
He just stands on the side like gas, 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 gas.
Fireball.
Yeah, it is 10 of, so we'll end it now because we're going to be traveling back to Sladen's.
Because dissension, that's why. Because we can't hold it together tonight.
So from there,
Better this week than the past two.
Air quotes.
so from there, for everyone out there, if you're watching us, thank you for sticking with us. If you are watching us through YouTube, thank you for watching the whole video or skipping to the end. I don't know why you would do that, but you missed a whole bunch of awesomeness.
That's like the best way to be like, wait, what the fuck's happening?
Hairy balls?
Let's get to the action.
So, just for everyone out there, if you were watching us on Twitch, thank you very much. If you want to watch us again, we stream every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We have these videos loaded up to YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays.
And it's super neat because if you subscribe, it like tells you it's like the premiere of 5v1 The Wild Calling is happening in 30 minutes.
Yes,
I
it
s-
does.
And I'm like,
It's
oh, look at
it's a
that.
great little
X, X, X,
countdown.
X, X.
I actually set it to premiere each time because they actually started doing that early last year for YouTube
Content.
for your YouTube content. So if you're out there and you want to check out social media, just search up 5D1 Gaming. You'll find us on Facebook, Instagram. You'll find us on Twitter, TikTok. You'll find us all out there, so you can get and check that out. If you want to, just leave us a comment. If you're in our YouTube, or if you just want to shoot us a comment on our social media, that'd be great. So just let us know what you think about it, and you can yell at me all you want for whatever I did wrong. So
Check out.
I should have gone Sir Briss. Oh my god, the whole time.
Make sure you check out the clip section on our Twitch page too, which Sadi, our wonderful tech guy, keeps constantly updated with all the funny and whimsical moments that we have.
if he's here,
Yeah, if he's here. Have you been
On
doing that?
time.
I know you were for a while. You still
Yeah,
So-
not the last like 10 episodes.
Just the last like 6 months.
That shit was just a shame, wasn't it? Good job.
Sorry,
So,
it's like 5 episodes.
everyone out there, thank you for watching us. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful morning, wonderful evening, and thank you for watching us. And we hope to see you next week.
We love you so much.
Deuces,
Thank you.
guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you for the donations.